I learned to own my style, how I got this smile. Conquer fear, got the crown. Can't nobody bring me down. I'm looking good, quite frankly. Tim's a fitted big Yankee. Denim coat when I'm out east. I'm top tier, you can't rate me. Stop talking, baby, go get it. You start something, better finish. Yeah, that rooftop still a missing. I'm independently winning. Master B taught me no limit. Faith got me dominion. God give it, can't diminish. I'm set apart, I'm distinguished. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So own it. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So own it. Next turn when I walk in, got them all hot like she back again. Denim fit, I'm far from plain. Sugar and spice, I can't be lame. Tried to hate, but my God, stop. You got blocked, but it's tight in. Motivated like them high school plays. I know you remember those titans. Everything ain't always black and white. I'm still gonna get it going with in spite. Shining bright, can't dim this light. Diamond in the rough one made me tough. You stuck on luck manifesting. I say my prayers count blessings. Flashy, flexing. My own style is impressing. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So own it. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So own it. Pop them tags.
They watch, they hate, then they copy.
Truth don't bang. Truth don't bang. Truth don't bang.
This is red perspective. Clear lens, no selective. Truth heavy, no deception. Petty red, no apologetic. Red perspective. I don't sugarcoat the message. I saw something, had to address it. If the things don't exit, listen. Petty red in the room, shift the pressure. No filter on the mic, just measure. I don't chase peace, I chase better. If it's wrong, I correct the error. All eyes on me, they stare in silence. Study the blueprint, they scroll, they see, and it's still the style. They mock it first, then move like it's law. I speak from sight, not rumor or tone. Petty red sees nothing but the truth. Stand firm, don't fold. This ain't for comfort. This for correction, not for applause. This the red perspective. Red perspective, no fear in my message. Truth first, feeling second. Petty red, I stand on it, said it. Red perspective, I saw something so I said it. Say it loud, say it honest. I don't care who don't like it. Truth. Stand on it. Petty red. Stand on it. Petty red. Stand on it. Petty red.
everybody. Welcome to Realistic Vibes, where the vibe is always positive. How y'all doing on tonight? Hey, Shizzy.
What's up? How you doing? No.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Y'all know what today is. Today is Red Perspective, where, I get to review the ladies' first show. And it was interesting. Would you say it was interesting, Shizzy? It was interesting.
Let me see the minds of certain people, how they think about things. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, it was interesting.
For sure. For sure. I did like the interaction between Jeremy and Ali. Shouts out to Jeremy for holding it
I told him that last night.
Good. Hey, Jeremy. Shouts out to Miss She Said, I miss you too, sis. Sis is in the house. Shouts out to everybody that's going to be tuning in and catching the replay. I think I need to turn on the light because it's getting dark outside, so the sun is gone. Hold on. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Let me turn the lights on. I didn't mean to do that. Did I do? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Batman did his thing. Told him last night. Good job, Batman. Whew. How's everybody out there? How's everybody weekend? While Red get her things together.
I'm trying, y'all. Hold on. I gotta find it. Oh,
everybody catch up on Spider-Man or anything?
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Still hot on Jeremy.
All right. I think I got it. That. Oh, yep. That's better. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. We're not going to prolong because we is not going to be here all night. Okay. So we're going to get this review on and popping. Shizzy, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Link is in the Discord. The link is in the group chat. Y'all know where it's at if y'all want to pop up because we're not going to be here long. This is going to be one of the quickest. One of the quickest Red Perspective we ever done. Okay. Make sure y'all support the show. Y'all know what the show goes as always. 15 memberships towards 15 memberships. Memberships only $2.99 and $80 towards the paper towel / PS5 fund. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App. I truly appreciate you. I haven't played Mr. Caleb's little Cash App thing, so let's play.
You fell in love with my avatar, that's sweet. Now fall into my Cash App at Red Lipstick Vibes. Legs, I don't walk. I roll into rooms and shut them down.
Don't forget to support the Paper Towel Fund on Cash App, Red Lipstick Vibes.
All right, y'all heard Mr. Caleb. Okay, let's get it started. All right, my camera frozen. But it's okay. I guess it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Shout out to everybody that is tuning in. Tony is in the house. Hey, Tony.
What's up, Tony? Happy related.
Happy birthday, Tony. Hey, Tony was on Instagram thirst trapping. Tony was on Instagram thirst trapping, and this is for you, Tony.
Do you know you're a little whore? You may not say you're a whore, but you is one.
That's what Tony out here thirst trapping. That's you, Tony. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your birthday month, because you know you're supposed to celebrate the whole month. Okay. All right, Shizzy, let's get it on popping.
Let's get it.
Go. So the part I want to react to is the first clip that Fatty played, because the things that these women were saying. Yeah, let's get into it. I was floored. Like, what are we? And shout out to Melanin. Shout out to Melanin. And I think what was the other lady's name? I forgot what AV. Shout out to AV and Melanin for holding it down for the real traditional women. Because somebody lying. Somebody is lying. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Because I got things to do. Okay, let's go.
what I just seen, you didn't even finish the clip. Like, that's crazy that you have a wife and you have daughters.
Okay. I'm tired. I'm only gonna give myself an hour and a half to see what I can get done. Why does it smell like poop in here? Oh, I found it.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me start over. So apparently this man,
Okay, let's make it count.
he's coming home after working. It looks like he works in the hospital after working 13, 14 hours. And this is what he's coming home to.
Count. Let's make it count. I have one first topic for the ladies. I want Melanie and Jess to actually go first. Let me do this.
Just got off a 13-hour shift. Let's see what the house looks like. Please be clean. Please be clean. Please be clean. Okay. I'm tired. I'm only gonna give myself an hour and a half to see what I can get done. Why does it smell like poop in here? Oh, I found it. I found the poop. My daughter must have had a blowout today. Sometimes it's not even worth saving. I'm gonna change out of these clothes first. Some days are harder than others to take care of the kids. So when I come home from work and it's like this, I just assume it's been a rough day.
I don't want to keep going.
No.
That's it. So
Wait a minute. Let me listen to what he just said.
count. Okay, let's make it count. Let's make it count. I have one first topic for the ladies. I want Melanie and Jess to actually go first. Let me do this.
Just got off a 13-hour shift. Let's see what the house looks like. Please be clean. Please be clean. Please be clean. Okay. I'm tired. I'm only gonna give myself an hour and a half to see what I can get done. Why does it smell like poop in here? Oh, I found it. I found the poop. My daughter must have had a blowout today. Sometimes it's not even worth saving. I'm gonna change out of these clothes first. Some days are harder than others to take care of the kids. So when I come home from work and it's like this, I just assume it's been a rough day.
I don't want to keep going.
No.
That's it. So I don't want to keep going. Question. Is he a great spouse? I don't even know if spouse is spelled like that. Or a sucker. Is he a great spouse or a sucker for doing a 13-hour shift?
So Shizzy, the question goes to you. Is he a great spouse or a sucker? Just based on what you just saw.
Sucker.
Why you saying a sucker, Shizzy?
Because it's like you just came home 13 hours and the house looked like that. And I would have been on the phone first before I even like really finished coming into the door, taking my shoes. Yo, what the hell you was doing in here all day? Like, you know what I mean? That's the sucker part. Like, you ain't even called to figure out what's going on. You just going along with it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to at least not say check your wife, but like address your wife. Like, why does house look like this? You hear me? You muted. You hear me, Red? You muted.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, okay, I see what you're saying. So let's listen to what the ladies on the Ladies First show had to say about this situation. It's going to be interesting, y'all. Very interesting. Here we go.
You know, and cleaning that.
It's time to do.
Melanie and Jess, because Jess did the creepy close in camera, and I don't like that. So Melanie, go first. Thank you.
He has a wife?
Yes.
You said, is he a sucker or a good man?
Is he a good spouse for coming home? It looks like they have a couple of kids at least. Looks like they have a bunch of kids. And this woman works, okay? Let's just make sure. She works. She's not a stay-at-home mom. That will be a watch for everybody. She works. But he came home after 13-hour shift. Is he a sucker for coming home and have to literally do everything, kind of? Because look, nobody did nothing that day. Or is he...
So I wanted to find the original post for this because I need to find some context. Because if she works, when did the kids and her find the time to do all that? If she's at work, then who's the kids? So this was kind of contradicting a little bit to what, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know if she worked overnight or he worked overnight. I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of like
if she works at night and take care of the kids in the daytime, then she goes to her night shift. So that part it was confusing.
But either way, somebody got to clean the house before you leave the house. That's what I taught. Like, you don't leave the house messy, then leave.
Right.
Like,
right. Yeah, I was trying to find it, but because I wanted to see some more context too. But however, we can still go off of what was just said in there. So let's finish off with what these ladies got to say.
A good spouse because he's helping his woman out. She works. So what do you think, Melanie? Where do you lean on? And then I would like Jess to go after you.
I don't like to dwell in the middles. I'm gonna say more on the side of a sucker. I think he's he probably is a good man as well. I hate to call him a sucker, but what I just seen, you didn't even finish the clip. Like, that's crazy that you have a wife and you have daughters, and that is what the house is looking like. So I would say that it's more of a sucker.
Now I saw the whole clip part. Fatty sent the clip too. So he cleaned the whole house, the laundry, the dishes. It was food everywhere, ingrated and stuff, toys. It was filthy. It wasn't even like, kids making a mess kind. It was crazy filthy, like unbelievable filthy.
It looked like it's been like that for like a week.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Shout out to brother. Hey, brother's in the house.
Yo, bro.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah, it was nasty. Like,
nasty.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, yeah, he cleaned up everything. So she didn't touch anything. She just left everything where it was. It was food all on the floor. Like, food was like smashed into the carpet. So she didn't do no cleaning, none whatsoever. So she just left things just as way it was. Okay, here, let's listen to what they got to say.
Because what kind of leadership is being yielded within the home to have to come home and it looks crazy like that, and you have daughters as well. So,
Jess, do you agree with her or disagree?
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it looks like they both work. It looks like they need to hire some extra help. I don't think he's a sucker for coming home. He seems very understanding. And like he said, like, if the house is like this, it probably means it was a rough day. So I feel like he has some compassion for his wife that also works. So he's just tagging in. It looks like teamwork to me. But I do think they should hire extra help because that house was a mess. And if they can't stay on top of it, with their schedules, they need to outsource.
So you think you would lean if you 51% is a good spouse more than a
yeah, I think he's a good spouse. I wouldn't say he's a sucker now.
Sure. Let's go.
All right, brother, what is your do you think he's a sucker or a simp, or he's a good spouse and father for cleaning up? You on mute.
He's a good father. He cleaned up. The house got to be clean.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all live here, so he's a part of the team. So, when somebody's having a bad game, he's having a good game type of thing. That's how I see it. We all like to live in a cleanly house, I would imagine. This is just laziness. I was listening yesterday and I just heard so many excuses that ladies make for other women being lazy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it's really deplorable. And to land my plane, when I called you today, you was driving, you and Kayla was in the car. I was actually working and making lunch and straightening up the house, and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
So to make it sound like it's just unattainable and you can't do it, it's crazy. I just heard a lot of women making excuses for lazy women.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's listen to the more other response. So Mel is saying he is a wimp, a simp, or whatever for cleaning up, and then Jazz is saying, it should be a team effort. He's not a simp for doing it, because they need to have a clean house, right? And if it's too much, they should outsource. So let's listen to what the other ladies got to say.
Go with AVG. Thank you very much, AVG. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, once you get married, you're in it for the long haul. I can't speak to what the prior circumstances are that led them to that situation, but I think it represents a disorderly home, and ultimately, the father, the husband, is the patriarch. He's supposed to correct things like that from happening, and the woman should understand that her job is to, have a clean house. I don't care if it's a different, less traditional situation. I think that's always a woman's role. So I think in some ways he's a sucker, but on the other hand, I mean, he's doing what he has to as a husband and a father. So.
Which I think I agree with her, what she's saying. I agree.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The house, I mean, I can see you little toy here, little toy there, little whatever. But if y'all would have seen the entire video, ooh, it was stuff smashed in the chairs, in the couches. I mean, ooh wee. It looks like that house hasn't been cleaned in days. Not just one day. That house looked like it was not cleaned in a month. That's how nasty that was. That was crazy. Clothes everywhere. It was crazy. So I agree with Amy. She has some good points. What do you guys think?
She had great points there though. Like just like if it was flipped around and I had my son and it's time for me to get ready for work. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some toys, clean up, things like that. You know,
Mhm.
I might not be the perfect cleaner, but like a toy might be around, but I'm gonna make sure ain't no dishes and no food sitting around because that right there alone bring in incense, like bugs, roaches, all types of things. Like, you know what I mean? So that'd be the first concern. You know what I mean? You know, things do work out differently, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna leave food around. Like, you know what I mean? That's gonna be cleaned up first. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
But for a woman to leave that around, it's just
A
I don't
and
know.
see, and AVG's kind of hit it on a little bit. Like, y'all, yeah. I can't see you as a woman be that nasty, right? Like, I can't even walk past something that's on the floor or something. I'm picking it up. I'm cleaning it up. You know what I mean? Because that's just in me, like, a homemaker, right? And
Right.
just having and it just goes back to the show I did on what 2 Sundays ago on nurturing. Like,
Yep.
these chickadees don't have a nurturing bone in their body. I'm just telling you. I don't know. Look, I'll try to break it down as much as possible why they don't. But that's a part of nurturing, having a clean home for your family. So it's like,
I
so
mean, and
what,
that's
what,
you.
what are they
I'm
actually doing? Where is the motherhood in it? Because you rather you like the dirty diapers and the poopy stuff, and you got little ones, and they can put their hands on it and put it in their mouth, and then now you got the hoof and mouth disease going on in your house. Like, what's wrong with y'all? That doesn't
your
make
your
sense to
kid
me,
is the one
bro.
in school with lice and shit. That's crazy.
Exactly. Thank
Mm.
you. Right. Like, oh my God. I
Or your
don't know.
kid, the one that smell like lighters. Remember
You know
peanuts,
what I mean?
lighters.
Right.
God
Or smell
damn.
like pee
Shit.
pee and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord.
I mean,
Okay.
I think of it like our car. If we got a car, sis, and
Mhm.
somebody throw a brick through the windshield, and it's just
Okay.
gone, and we not gonna get it replaced. We just gonna ride around with no
With the
windshield
broken
in the car and the
windshield.
bugs hitting us in our face, right? Because it's my money that
Exactly.
gotta pay for it, and we didn't
Right.
decide, and your money and my money, and that's childish. We in a dirty house, we clean it up unless you like being dirty. And again,
Yeah.
this is when I be waving my flag, sis, and I sound like an asshole, but I know people cameras be off because they house be dirty. Shiz, they don't
Mm.
want nobody to see the shit they living in. They spend so much time on here, not time nurturing their home. Remember, I used that word curate when you and Smell the
Yeah,
Roses
I
was
just
up here.
love that. I
You know
love that
what
word.
curate means, Shiz? You know what curate
Yeah.
mean?
Yes, you broke it
That
down
means
to
when
me.
you look at your home, and you look at your family and you say, what can I put in this home that defines my family? This piece of artwork right here, this speaks to my husband. He like Michael Jordan. I'm going to put up this K-pop because this speaks to my kid. They don't even take the time to look at their home and see where everybody's idiosyncrasies and their strong suits are and curate their home. And that's why the word stuck out. People don't do it. People don't use it. And it takes a certain attention. And if you don't care about your family and you don't want to pay attention and you don't want them to eat right and you don't want them to learn and you don't want them to read and you don't want them to be articulate, it shows in your attention or lack thereof that you pay to
Like
your
that.
family.
Exactly. Yeah. This is crazy. Okay. All right. So I like AVG answer. Her answer was pretty good. Okay, let's go. So far the ladies is not saying too much as craziness, but it's about to get interesting. Here we go.
If you had to choose 51%, which one would you lean on?
Probably sucker. I think I think he's a bad leader in some
Damn, man, he's
circumstances.
a bad leader. Damn.
Now, brothers, what do y'all think about because a couple of ladies going to say this, like, because of the house is in the way it is, or the wife is not doing the cleaning and stuff like that, that he's a bad leader because of that. What do you guys think about it?
He is, but also she's bad in her area too, though. Like, it's just like playing sports. Like, you know what I mean? We all go on the court. You have a bad game, don't make the coach a bad coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You might put up bad shots all game, but that shouldn't reflect on the coach as the leader. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, that lady still need to put in work and hit the gym and, you know what I mean, make them shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't always push it on a man now because of your lack. You know what I mean? It's just a scapegoat to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I figure it.
What you say,
Yeah, yeah. I'm a little in the middle, but I'm more towards what Shiz is talking about. Some people could just go rogue. No pun intended, but they can go rogue. Like, they can go off on their own course, no matter what type of instruction or dictation they got. Some people are just bad followers. But I do say that if your household is fat, then you're a bad leader. So no, actually, now that I walk it down, no, you're not a bad leader. A dirty house is a day-to-day thing. Could be clean on Thursday and then get all messed up, and Friday it's dirty again. But being overweight is consistent, ignoring, putting in your mouth stuff that you shouldn't. So no, you're not a bad leader. You could just have a bad follower, or the follower could go rogue for a minute, or things could go a little crazy and not put back together. But a poo-poo diaper in the sink that's repugnant. I think the word I would use is repugnant. And that's just unacceptable. That says a lot about your character when you move in repugnance.
For clarity, it wasn't a diaper, it was a onesie. So the kid must have had
accident,
a blowout. You know, when you get them blowouts, they get on the clothes too. It was a poopy onesie. Yeah. It wasn't the diaper.
Blow a tire.
Okay, no diaper.
Okay, here we go. But however, put it in the sink and not putting the water and the soap to let it, because sometimes you want to soak it before you put it in the washing machine, so it won't get all the other whatever.
Right.
You're supposed to put it in the sink with water and some detergent and stuff, and let it soak.
But
not just leave it in there, like
this is a great conversation for dating, because I would be one to say, let's just go ahead and get rid of that onesie. Like, well, let's not try to save that. Let's not put it in the sink and put lemon juice on it and squeeze a little bit of pixie dust. Nah, put it in a plastic bag and throw that joint away. I think we could get another onesie, unless they wearing polo onesies and they like $200 or something. Then say,
and kids grow too, so that
onesie. And the dad ended up throwing the onesie. He was like, "We can buy another one." He put in the trash. So hey, that's leadership right there. All right, here we go, guys.
ABG took it right out of my mouth. He's most definitely a sucker, but it's also because I don't think he actually has the capacity to lead the household in any proper way, because blaming it on a bad day is something I would more expect a woman to say. With that being said, though, as a man, I feel like there should be protocol or some type of, idea of, okay, even if it's a bad day, we kind of have some type of way of getting this bad day going so this chaos doesn't happen. Because at the end of the day, it's really bad for the kids, most definitely than anybody else.
So in the clip, he did say, like, when he said when he walks in the house and it's like this, and he pretty much means like, oh, she must have had a bad day with the kids. So I think that's where Roxy is pulling that from. What do you guys think about that point where, when he's saying, oh, excusing the house being this way because she must have had a bad day?
He knows his woman. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, everybody knows who they dealing with. He knows his woman, I guess. Mm-hmm. Only thing, we could just say what we see, but he lives with her every day. So, we don't know if she really trifling. Maybe she had a bad day. We just observing what we see. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like Unc said, she might have a house clean Monday through Thursday, but Friday and Saturday is just a difficult time to have it right. Who knows?
Gotcha.
That house was more than 2 days.
Yeah, but I'm just piggybacking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you absolutely right though. Should be no dookie and food stuck on tables or you know what I mean? That should be clean and be running late to work. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, I'll be there 15 minutes late. You don't got to tell your boss what you're doing. I'll be there 15 minutes late.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead, brother.
For me, I'm a little bit different. I'm a channel my missus. She said real quick. So she's having a bad day with her own kids. So she didn't set up a good day the night before. She didn't read, bed, bottle, book. We're gonna have a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow we got science project. It's gonna be a great day. We're gonna go for a little walk. We're gonna hit the garden. We're gonna pick out a couple of they don't stop making excuses for them, bro. That's her kids. She having a bad day with her kids. All right, well, get them in order. When I was listening yesterday, you know what I was thinking? I'm hearing all these excuses being made. Barney made a song. Purple Dinosaur Barney made a song called Clean Up, Clean Up. Everybody, everywhere, clean up, everybody get there. They are lazy, bro. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse would never. And that's TV. Even the idiotic TV be teaching them responsibility. You use some stuff, you got to put it back. These people are raising these individuals that are going to remain children. They don't learn responsibility. They don't learn that there is action and a reaction. They don't learn that there's consequences for the things they do, that other people are affected by the things that you do. If you take out all the toys and daddy step on one and his ankle is messed up and he can't go to work, that affects the whole family, but they don't give a fuck about nobody else, bro.
Only reason
so they don't set up a good day for the kids. It's like dominoes. You can set those kids up to be anticipating a great day tomorrow. And even if it do go left, you can course correct and bring it back. Exactly. But they don't have those skills. So I just heard a lot of excuses. Like I said, I'm a boy and I do most of this stuff that they say they can't do. I did it today. After I worked and made lunch and took care of the kids, I went to the grocery store and grabbed dinner and came back and made it. And the house is clean and it smells good. And like, you gotta be kidding me that y'all can't take care of your own home. But when you pay $2,000 to live there, right, sis? When you pay $1,700 to live in this motherfucker, I want it to smell nice and I want it to look like $6.
Like, what are we doing right now?
I'm just going off of him because you remember he went to that door. It's like, please let it be clean. Like, then he opened the door. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying because that's the woman he choose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the woman he choose. You know what I'm saying? He just gotta deal with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your woman, you choose Mrs. and she stand up. Like, you know what I mean? He just choose the wrong Mrs. in life. Like, you know what I mean? You know how them people be. They always got these mental problems. Oh my God, I'm stressed and all this little BS and going through their little problems. That's what they go through. But you know
what? We gonna
ain't no excuse.
We gonna get to that because I got something to say about that. Yeah, because depression and all that still ain't no excuse. Okay, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there.
And in that kind of chaos, it's not okay for any child to really live in.
So he's a sucker.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all fucking my boy. That's crazy. Ooh-wee. Ghosty, do you think that man is a good husband or a sucker? Where do you lean after seeing this?
I think he's. I'm sorry, Dana. Go ahead. Ghosty, I'm sorry. Go
ahead. From the little bit of information I had, it seemed like he was doing a pretty good job trying to help as a husband. I wouldn't call him a sucker. That house looks pretty similar to the many different families that I've seen, whether rich, whether poor, whether they have nannies. If you have multiple young children, there's going to be clothes and toys thrown around the floor and sometimes dishes in the sink and shit. Like, that's just pretty average. That's like an average life of people that have multiple children, especially when both parents work. So I don't know, it seemed pretty normal to me, but.
That house looked like he was normal, Ghosty?
Hey.
Oh, that's bullshit. Before I had company in the house, that house had to be clean. Ain't nobody ever walking into this house and it's dirty. What? So she been walking through a lot of dirty houses. Like, to be honest, like get mom let you have company and the house is dirty so they could go back to their house and talk about your house being dirty.
Exactly. There is no way. No way. In God's green earth, little kids, big kids, middle-sized kids, that your house is going to look like that. That is not normal. That is not, I'm sorry, Miss Ghosty Lady, whatever, okay? That is not normal, especially on the black side. That ain't normal. That is not a normal thing for the blacks, okay?
Y'all sitting outside, you know what I mean? You ain't walking in his house. You sit on a stoop all
I
day.
mean,
You know what I mean?
and think about it. Think about the first thing that go through your mind when somebody says, "Excuse my house." I'll be like,
Right.
Lord Jesus. You know
Now
what?
you
I'm
know
out.
what's about to come when you say somebody say, "Excuse the mess in my house." Oh my God, you know what's about to be like so tragedy. But that if she's looking at that video and saying that's normal, let me just
Sis, our mamas and big mamas wouldn't even let us get in the bed unless we shower. You're not getting in the bed with them dirty street clothes.
and the thing about having multiple young kids in the house, how come when I was growing up, we had multiple young kids in the house and all of them were under the age of 12, 10, 9, and the house didn't look like that. I mean, I don't, ooh. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the new age thing, but child, ooh, that would
I
not.
remember sleepovers.
Ooh-wee.
8 cousins, your brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? House been deep, but never dirty.
Exactly. And like every summer, all my cousins, it would be like 8 of us, little people in the house, because they would always come for the summer and spend the summer with us. And no, none of that. And there will be never a time on earth where you will come in the house and food and stuff is in the couches and the floors and clothes everywhere, toys everywhere, and oh no, what? Yeah, y'all. Okay.
It's like a.
If you have multiple young kids, like under the age of 8 or sometimes even like 10, and multiple of them, that's how most houses look. Yeah.
Did he grab dirty panties?
She said that's how most houses look.
I mean, where she from? Yup. Them snow puppies, they houses be looking crazy.
Most let me play.
Did he grab dirty panties and put them in the trash? Was that dirty panties?
A blowout diaper. Well, okay, so a kid could have been having a tantrum. They wet themselves. They threw it in the sink, and they were going to come back and deal with it later. Because you have to deal with the first most important thing, which is the children, right? If you have multiple of them, sometimes these things have to wait a little bit.
So, Gossi, the problem is, I wouldn't like, this is actually what real life is. Hey, I took care of this and this for you. You finish it, right? Is I unfrozen the fish and I put this and this and this. Now you get home and you cook it, and it's like a tech team type of thing. That house looked like nobody did nothing. Like it didn't look like somebody started to do something and the person that comes last finishes. It looks like a waste zone, like everything upside down. Looked like a missile drop there. So I kind of understand what y'all saying, which is, hey man, you have to help out here and there, but it didn't look like it was help. It looked like you actually was doing the job. It was not a add-on.
Well, right, and see, that's a good point Fatty made. It doesn't look like he was helping or assisting her with help to cleaning the house, pitching in here and there. It looks like he was literally doing it all. Like I seen the full video. He literally did everything. He washed the dishes, he washed the clothes, he cleaned up all the mess that was on the floor, took up. There were some of the cushions from the sofa was missing. It was all kind of stuff going on. And he literally did everything.
You heard how she gave that kid the girl excuse? The kid had a tantrum and threw it in the sink. So if the child could throw something in the sink, he's or she is responsible enough to clean up behind himself. If the child have enough sense to throw something in the sink,
yes, and that's
should be a choice.
shouts out to Melanin, because Melanin was homing in on that, and I was like, yes. Excuse me, why y'all not teaching y'all children to clean up after themselves?
Mel was cooking. Let's go.
And for the y'all came, they too little. No, my son has autism, and he knows how to. He knew how to clean up after himself when he was a little bean, a little teeny. You know what he was singing, brother? He said, and Shizzy, clean up, everybody.
I forgot the black one. My son watched it. The black version with the black girl is a remix to that. I forgot the name of it.
He was in kindergarten and in first grade doing the cleanup song and cleaning up. What are we talking about here? And Mel, she's going to hit on it, especially when you say if they got daughters too. Oh, you're not teaching your daughters how to clean up, how to wash dishes, how to put dishes in the dishwasher, and let's be honest, y'all. Modern technology has made keeping a house clean very easy. You got the dishwashers, you got this. It's this little thing around here right now. Bear got this thing.
The robot.
Just go.
Robot doing all the work, just around, just picking up shit.
I'm trying to mop something. I can't even mop something because the thing doing the mopping and sweeping.
They don't know how to clean up a house with that broom back in the day. You had a broom and a dustpan, a wick broom that you had to constantly clean after you do one section.
Kind of broom too.
That used to be hell. Carpet and all that with the broom
over my brother's head.
But they have everything is automatic. All you gotta do is put the clothes in the washer thingy, and now they have this thing that it automatically senses what type of clothes it is, and it cuts on by itself. It's the dishwashing stuff is already pre-installed in it, and so it you don't even have to pour the stuff in there. So what's the excuse? Yeah, hey, y'all just nasty and lazy. I said it.
Yeah,
I said it again.
And sis, they're not even creating the environment to inspire, because that Saturday cleanup music, like,
yes,
it gets people going. You just
exactly.
And practice makes perfect. Like, we practice having a clean house. Our kids have practiced being in a inspiring and clean surroundings. So now it's just second nature. They hear that music, they come down with the laundry.
We know what
picking
time
up.
it is.
Just look.
Exactly. Because like when it was growing up, look, everybody had their own little chore what they're supposed to do. When the cousins came down for the summer, when the house was full, everybody had their own separate little chore. Girls hit the living room, boys hit this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know.
And it started from outside in, because everybody went outside and clean outside first, and you come back in and clean inside. Like, you used to get the steps, put on a water plug, do all that stuff. You know what I mean? Then you come in the house, then you reinvent that, then you know what I mean? And this was 8 a.m. I remember I used to be like, I gotta hurry up and clean, because X-Men coming at 12 o'clock on Saturday. I had to see X-Men, so I had to hurry up and clean quick. We used to wake up at 7, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to be rested. I didn't want to be all tired, nodding off, watching Xavier and all of them, you know what I mean, do their thing, you know what I mean? But that was them good days, man.
You got to clean hey, let's finish this one quick, because I ain't gonna be here all night. It's gonna be a quick show today, because I'm busy. Okay.
What's the deal?
Here we go.
Right. I'll keep it going though. I got the control, sis. It's not for me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You can. Okay, when Bear comes back, you know I gotta go. Here we go.
Cleaning up after kids is the second job. The first job is taking care of the kids, and lots of times you don't have time to be doing both at the same time.
Yes, you do.
So you can
teaching them manners, morals.
They're fucking like 2 and 3 years old.
Yes, ma'am, 2, 3 years old. This little jokers is smart.
Facts.
If they can sing a song, if they can learn the ABCs, if they can repeat everything that you say and do, yes, ma'am. Yes, 2 and 3. What is y'all talk? Well, you know what? It's coming from the vanilla, so you know a little bit.
God damn,
mindset is a little bit different. Shouts out to Ghosty, but I'm just saying the mindset when it comes to raising children is a little bit different. These little people, they smart. If they can sing a rap song word from word,
you better talk.
You can teach them how to clean up after this. Morals and values, yes, you can. Yes, and you should be. This is when their mind is like a sponge when they're this age. What are we talking about right now? And that goes back into nurturing. That goes back into nurturing your children. You're nurturing their mind. Oh, okay.
Matter, but that's an American standard right there. Kids in age.
Okay, it's just very unrealistic.
Kids in age.
Wait a second, isn't this ladies first?
No, Athena hasn't gone, so Athena has to go, and then y'all got it. Okay, Athena, go ahead, Athena, uninterrupted. Sucker or a good husband?
I think he's a good husband. I wouldn't call him a sucker. I talk about women being the weaker vessel all the time. And I think expecting a woman to work, cook, clean, bear your children, which is 100% her responsibility on her body, it's a little crazy to expect all of that from her.
She was killing me.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I think, was it me and you on when we was chatting in here when she started going crazy? We was
Bro,
like,
yes.
oh my God.
I'm like, Lord
Ma'am,
Jesus.
what on earth are you talking? Hey, y'all the one for it to be going to the workplace and working on it. Shouts out to the feminists. now y'all will complain about it because y'all gotta work and bear the children and clean the house. Ooh, but that's what y'all wanted, right? I mean, that's what y'all fought for.
Diabolical. That's bully activity. Y'all better recognize bully activity when y'all see
That's what they
it.
wanted, right? That's what they wanted, right? You got what you wanted. But I found it interesting that I was able to work a full-time job, take care of an autistic child, and still have a spotless house. And cooked every day because he does not like instant food, so I gotta cook.
He does not.
I gotta stand at the stove, baby. So, what? Say that again, Athena. What? It's a lot on what? Okay.
Or when most of the time, if the lawn's getting mowed, it's somebody getting paid. They take the car to get the oil done. But even if they did those things themselves, those happen very rarely. So if it's 50-50, both people are working, both people need to be contributing to cooking and cleaning. And I would say even more so the man, if the kids are younger, especially if she's breastfeeding, you can burn 500 calories.
This is what I want to get to, baby. Athena.
Yeah, that set you off right there. You wasn't happy with that there.
Let me tell you something, Athena. Most women, the majority of women that are having children today are not breastfeeding, ma'am. These babies on powdered milk. I need you to, I know you probably talking about your anecdotal experience, but you cannot say that's what's going on in the majority, because the majority of these women are not breastfeeding because half of them got fake breasts. Full of silicone.
Hey, so my glands stop right.
They are not breastfeeding. So stop using that as an excuse for these women not doing what they're supposed to do. That's the same thing August was saying. Oh, I'm cluster feeding. Ma'am, I breastfed my son as well. I was at the job pumping. That's no excuse. Y'all, it's no excuse. None whatsoever. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, brothers. Here we go.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
And she's breastfeeding, and that's girl.
Yeah.
If you don't stop, these chicks is not breastfeeding nothing.
Babies can drink Don Julio now.
That's Similac. Yeah, they on the Similac and what's that carnation stuff. These babies are not on no breast milk, Enfamil and all
Don
that.
Julio,
stop putting that in there. These women are not breastfeeding.
Damn, Don Julio.
I mean, that's what sis is alluding to. They're not breastfeeding because most of them are contaminating their bodies. How can you breastfeed when your diet is Don Julio, crabs, lobster, corn?
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
These mothers are not breastfeeding, especially these new chickadees out here having kids. They once they had them babies, baby, they ready to give them babies to grandma so they can go back to the club as soon as they pop them babies out. Nobody's breastfeeding nothing.
Yeah, let alone
I got
breastfeeding.
2 words.
I don't even think
Krishan Rock.
Krishan Rock. Exactly. So please stop with that. Oh, you might be breastfeeding. No, they're not. They're not. They're not breastfeeding. Child. Okay, here we go.
A day from breastfeeding alone. I breastfed my son until he was almost 4 years old. It was a lot. It's exhausting whenever you're a mother. And to multiple children, I've been nannies. I've been a nanny before in the past, and I clean people's houses now. I clean people's houses from all over the world. People from other countries that are here in the U.S.
4 years old. She had an almost grown man walking up to her saying, "Mommy, let me get some milk."
Some people do that though. They breastfeed their kids till they like way old.
Copy. Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to you, Athena. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I will pump and but they would definitely want me getting on boobies. That's too much, child. You putting a big kid on your boobies. That's weird. Now, I can see you pumping the milk and giving them to them in a sippy cup or something, but a kid that's going to school, because you're going to school at 4. Coming home and say, "Mommy, can you hook me up with the..."
Shout out to you, August. We love you, August. You know that.
She said, "I'm not new to this. I'm true to this."
That's right. Shout out to you.
That's
right, girl.
She said she, but yeah, August said she breastfeed all her babies. Shout out to you. But August, my point is, these young mothers is not breastfeeding shit. That's why you got so many different types of instant baby milk and stuff. Because if that's the case, you won't be having Infamil Part 3, Infamil Part 4, Infamil soy, Infamil coconut milk, Infamil. They're not breastfeeding nobody.
Wait, what that say? My screen is messed up. What that say?
People who expect someone else to clean up after themselves, elitist attitudes.
What about pay the mortgage and take you on vacations and go to Zales for Valentine's Day and get diamonds when you go to Zales and a wedding that's a destination? What's that?
All right, here we go.
And I'm telling you, anyone with multiple kids, doesn't matter where they're from, most of their houses, when both parents work, looks like this. And that's why they hire me. And, when they earn enough to hire someone, it's good to outsource because clearly they can't keep up with it, especially if both of them are working 13 hours a day. It's unrealistic to be like, "Oh, well, you just do it all." Especially.
So here's the problem I had with the clip, because it does not specify the working situation with the wife. Because in the clip, I didn't hear anything about her job, where she worked. I didn't hear none of that. He was just saying, cleaning up after the house. So this is a lot of assumptions that's going to be said. So, because I wanted to find the original post on social media so that I can get more context to it, because you're assuming that she's working 13 hours too. We are assuming, but in order for the kids, because when he came through the door, he said he's wondering what the house is going to look like. And when he got in, he said she must have had a bad day with the kids. So that means she was home for at least 13 hours with the kids. Am I off?
No, that's 100% correct.
I mean, I cut my ears off
with these kids.
Yeah, I mean, she was in default setting. She just protecting her sister because, again, how much time is in a day? We both work 13-hour days. That's crazy. But no, he worked a 13-hour day. She just put it on shorty and gave her a 13-hour day in addition, which, again, is just default setting. But no, number one, how much money y'all need? 13 hours from each of us. How much time we spending with our family? What are we losing while gaining all of this money, Shiz? What you think?
What you see in the picture. Lack of skill sets. Like, kids ain't picking up no skill sets. Kids is not picking up certain things they just know just to eat and just put the trash anywhere. Like, it's just trifling. Like, they not teaching the kids how to conduct themselves as they get older in life. Like, high school, college, the next spouse, husband or wife, wherever they get to, they're going to bring that to that next person. It all comes from an example of the parents. Like, you know what I mean? The parents got to give up some type of knowledge, something for them to learn. You know what I mean? It has to be.
They are learning. They're learning that money is the most important thing, and work, and 13 hours out of your day away from your family. That's what they're learning, because whether you know it or not, they're learning something from looking at you. So again, when we both are working 13-hour days and deliberately staying away from our family for X amount of time, how much money do you need? And this is what really the hindsight, really the overall view is. These people, they worship money. They worship working for other people so much and having money in their pocket that they'll neglect their family, they'll neglect their children, they'll neglect their nutrition and a whole list of other things for some money. And money is not that important, and it don't take that much working to make it. You need to switch professions, find something that pays a little bit more for your time than working 13 hours a day and your house still looking crazy, because I don't think you're very financially astute and you're not even clean. Like I said, that's repugnance to me. I walk in, I'm like, yo, this is some repugnant shit. And I don't know if you know what repugnant mean, but that's a mindset right there. That ain't just your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Lazy is a word to describe your mindset. This is not just your house we talking about when we say lazy. Sis talk about time management all the time. And that's all this says to me is she don't know how to manage her time.
Exactly. And I remember my dad was talking to my brother and my cousins. It was like, he would always tell them, you can tell a lot about a woman. Like when they start dating and stuff, you can tell a lot about a woman when she keeps her house clean. First two places you always look, the kitchen and the bathroom.
Dang, that is true. I remember my grandparents taught me that. Kitchen and bathroom always need to be the number one priority.
Yep. All right, let's finish listening to this.
To the woman. I mean, isn't that something that y'all say all the time? Is that the woman's the weaker vessel? So how can you expect more from her than the man? I don't know. I think he's just a good husband.
That sounded like gaslighting to me, but
Dude,
is ladies first? You're like, aren't y'all the strong vessel? Clean up that shit, nigga.
The household depression. What does house chores have to do with who's stronger or who's weaker? And mind you, I said, why can't you teach a child how to put stuff where it should go? We're just going to let Asian behave like this.
Exactly.
It's like toddlers are fucking reasonable. They're literally like toddlers. Dude.
Hey, yes, they're toddlers. Yes, you should be teaching them how to. I'm trying to be politically correct right now. I'm trying so hard.
Oh man,
I'm trying so hard to be politically correct.
Especially make it fun for them.
They're moldable. They're pieces of clay. You mold them.
Let me tell you something. You can make it into a game for them.
Yes, they love the game and
rewards
snack
for doing it. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Especially the rewards. They love the rewards. The toddlers.
And the crazy thing about it too, she says she worked in the daycare or something. And you don't know this.
So I'm gonna make sure, like,
go
I could.
Go see Tina said they worked it, and y'all don't know
where they at. I gotta share this to the people. Don't go to the daycare.
Okay.
That's why I don't put my kid in no daycare. My wife help. I work just for this. Like I can't do it. I don't trust these people with my son or
They're
my
toddlers.
daughter. Okay.
Yeah, you're teaching. You have to teach them as they're growing up. Like I said earlier, their minds are like sponges. They're just absorbing everything. So you're basically teaching them, oh, I can just throw this on the floor because mommy gonna pick it up. I don't gotta pick this up. And I guarantee you that's exactly why the house looked the way it was. Because it was toys everywhere, food smashed and everything. That's why I got the paper towel fund, because Mr. Caleb is obsessed with wiping everything with paper towels. You know why? I taught him that when he was a little bean. To clean up after himself. Even though the paper towel is expensive. Gotta buy them by the case.
But when you watch
what are we talking about right now?
sis, that's what it is. The responsibility, like you gotta buy those dude wipes every so often. You gotta re-up on them, and they gotta get garbage bags, they gotta get air fresheners, they gotta get incense, they gotta get cleaner. That's responsibility, and that's what they avoid. That shit is gonna keep coming back. It's never going away. This is the lifestyle change. They don't accept it. They really don't, and it's
crazy, bro.
I don't know. It's sad.
It's like I can remember when I was like 4 or 5 years old. My mom had a stool next to the sink, and she was washing, and I was drying. I remember I can remember that as a little girl being taught these things. But they're toddlers. You're not supposed to teach them responsibility of cleaning up their own toys and things because they're toddlers. But they can twerk though. they know all of the Sexy Red songs and all that. But you can't teach them how to clean up after themselves because they toddlers. Okay.
All the dance moves.
Every dance move, Shizzy.
Every dance move. That could be a dance move into the kitchen or picking up the toy. Like that same energy they use. Kids got a lot of energy. If you could play the game with the kids that have them thinking they having fun to do it, they come to you be like, I know sometimes my son be like, Dad, look, I cleaned up. I'd be looking like,
right.
Yeah, I gotta give them high fives because I gotta keep the encouragement up. Like, you know what I mean? I can't like make it seem like, all right, that's what you're supposed to do. No, that's what's up, son. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll be liking that, man.
And it's crazy because once you know, having clean things and having things in order is embedded in them, they will automatically just do it. It becomes a habit for them. You know what I mean?
And they come to you and look at you like, look, mommy, look, daddy.
Exactly.
Like,
and for example, like I've never had to tell Caleb to I actually never really I didn't tell him to do it. He started doing it on his own. I would come into the room and his bed would be made up. And all nice and neat and pillows all situated and have all his little stuffed animals on. And the crazy thing about I didn't even teach him that. You know why? He was watching mommy.
Yeah, my son, he's trying to make the bed right now, but it don't be neat, but he got the concept like, let me put the bed over.
Exactly.
And he do put the toys on top. It don't be all neat and all that, but he be like, yeah.
Like I said, he was watching me how every day my mommy makes up her bed, put the pillows in, and all of a sudden that's what he started doing. He would have all his stuffed animals lined up a certain way on the bed and stuff. Hey, just admit y'all just some nasty peoples. Okay. I mean, just.
And things like that bring positive energy. Like I'm over here geeking, thinking about it. Like that just make you feel good to give off better energy back out. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm over here like almost teary-eyed thinking about my son doing little things. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is crazy, man.
And it goes back to when I was teaching the lesson on nurturing. Ladies, it is your job to create the home in a peaceful. Do you not know when you have a dirty house, a clustered filled house, or hoarding that you are creating chaos within your nervous system, within your mind, and you wonder why the kids is falling out, everybody got a tantrum, everybody's mad at each other. Look around at your surroundings. You have to create the peace.
Wow.
You have to create the peace. You can't just speak it. You got to make it. And cleanliness is next to godliness. And God brings what, supposedly? Christians.
Blessings, everything.
Joy and what? Peace. So if you're surrounded by filth,
and you don't do confusion.
Exactly. If you're surrounded by filth, stuff everywhere, dirt everywhere, nothing. How do you expect your house to be a peaceful place? The kids gonna be all crazy, and husband come home, he gonna have attitude. Y'all just be missing it, child. Y'all, okay, here we go.
Dude,
toddlers know multiple languages. Toddlers know karate.
They can put
Toddlers
stuff
can
away, but if
toddlers can be trained. This is not excuse because they're a toddler. Y'all need to stop. Y'all don't need to have no kids. That's crazy. Why are we just letting kids just terrorize?
I mean, my son buckets for everything, but
I understood what Athena was saying.
People having kids over at my house, like I taught my son, you pull one bucket out at a time, you play with it, you put it up, and then you get the next bucket, right? Other kids come over, and whenever I have like a barbecue or something, they just ripping shit off the shelf, throwing it around everywhere. Not everyone teaches their kids the same thing. I agree that people.
Hey, your kids didn't come to my house. Now, hold up. Wait, no. I put it like this. Not only they not coming to my house, when they do come to my house, your kids gonna adhere to my rules. Now, if you don't want your kids to adhere to my rules, then you take your little children home, because guess what? The same treatment my kid get, your kid gonna get. I'm just telling you. So keep your kids out of my house. That's still no excuse. Well, if my kid has friends over and they mess up, what? Yo, that's crazy.
You know what else too? Like the kids, her kid was supposed to check the other kids and be like, "No, we don't do that here.
We don't
like,
do that here." Yep.
Like kids be saying little fly things out their mouth, like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, you know,
Exactly.
you ain't getting me in trouble. Mommy going, no, you gotta put that up. And kids might fuss and fight over a toy, whatever, but it all comes down to them trying to abide by some rules.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, ooh, child. All I hear, like brother said, is a bunch of excuses right now. I really do. I'm sorry. I mean, y'all can call me old school, old head, old granny, whatever, child. I'd rather be old, mammy, good. But guess what? My house it smells nice and fresh and clean. Okay. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all just want to be.
Call me whatever, but you can't call me dirty. That's
Okay,
I mean,
thank
you call me anything you want in this world. You ain't gonna call me dirty.
You can't call me dirty, people. Okay.
People should, but it also depends on the age. I started teaching my son the moment he could walk how to clean up after himself, but not everybody does that. Not everybody thinks the same way.
The household depression. Realize that a child from birth to the age of 5, they're actually able to learn more languages and whatever it is you're trying to pour into them by the age of 5. This is ridiculous. You guys are just lazy. That's crazy.
Have you ever worked at a preschool?
To get some type of benefit.
Shout out for Melanin. Hey, Melanin was on it. Yeah, Melanin was on it. Yes.
Now, based off of what Athena was saying, if go seeing Athena right, and the children are pretty young, the woman could be suffering from PPD, so that's always a possibility.
Now here is where y'all need to stop.
God damn.
Stop using postpartum depression for y'all debauchery. It has become a scapegoat for y'all hyenas. Cut it out. 9 times out of 10 don't even have no postpartum depression. You're just lazy. You're just nasty. You just want to have things your way. No. And Melanie is going to say it. If that's the case, you need to go to the doctor, get diagnosed, give them some medication, and deal with it. But if you got 3 kids in the house, and that house looks like that, I beg to differ. That is not no postpartum depression, ma'am.
Talk your shit, sis.
And speaking from a person that had went through 6 months of deep depression when I found out my son had autism. And let me tell y'all something. I know about depression, okay? There has been days I didn't even want to get up. That's how bad it was. But you know what? I got up anyway. You wonder why? Because that little person depended on me. So if you are that selfish in your own feelings, in your own mind, that you can't even get up and have a sanitary place for your child, your children that you're supposed to be taking care of. If you are depressed, be depressed, but still do your job. I was depressed, but I still did my job. Who else was going to do it? Y'all make excuses for nothing. Stop it. Just say what it is. Bitch, you're lazy. You're selfish. You want to have a pity party. But once you push that baby out, you don't get that. You can be all sad and all busted, disgusted. I was sad, crying. I'll be crying, cooking, cleaning, and taking care of Mr. Caleb, taking care of my family, crying at the same damn time. What's y'all excuse? What's your excuse? There is none. Stop using those diagnoses. That's just like when they be, oh, he was a narcissist. When they find something, they clamp onto it and try to use it for everything to excuse their behavior. It's no excuse. And if you are that clinically depressed and postpartum, then you need to go to the hospital, stay a couple of weeks away from them children, because you are no longer good for your house. You are no longer good for your child. You don't need to be around them. If you are that bad, you need to go to the hospital and stay there. Get the baby to the father. Stop using it for example. Y'all get on my nerves with that. I was depressed. You was depressed, but you still got your behind up to go to your 9 to 5. You still went to work depressed. You still, when you got your head and nails done, depressed. But when it comes down to cleaning and taking care of your kids, I'm depressed. I got postpartum. Now, there are some women that's going through it. I'm not saying that women are not going through it. My thing is, when these women are using that as an excuse for everything. Anytime something's wrong, we are pointing out a behavior for what a woman is doing. Well, she may got postpartum. If a woman, she's not doing, well, she might be suffering from postpartum depression. Everything is postpartum depression now. Everything is postpartum depression. She didn't feed her kids for 3 days. Oh, she was suffering from postpartum depression. She left the baby in a dirty diaper. Oh, she's suffering from postpartum depression. I know you suffering from postpartum, but you smell that, right? I know you smell it. I smell it. We all smell it. Child. I'm finished ranting. Okay, go ahead, y'all.
Okay. I was resting in my mat. I just got one question. Don't birds do like this nesting? Mother birds, they do like a nesting period, or they have a phase. Mm-hmm. You want to chime in on any of that?
You on mute, Suji?
Maybe
No, I wasn't saying. I was just like agreeing, like, yeah.
And you know, it's confusing for me, sis. I'm not gonna lie, because if they haven't postpartum, that's because they carried this thing for 9 months. They got so attached to it. They love it so much that it was taken from their body, and now they're not feeling right. But they don't want to create a curated atmosphere, clean and healthy for it to thrive. Is it so overbearing that they can't do that?
I don't know. She's not paying attention. Well, and let me give this disclaimer, because I know, like, the sisterhood go, hey, I've been through it. I do. Okay. I'm not saying that women do not deal with postpartum depression. I got that. Okay. Some women do. However, I'm talking about these women that using postpartum depression for excuse on everything that women do bad. Everything that every behavior you call out, especially when it comes to them being a mother, especially when it comes to them being a wife, it's always some freaking postpartum depression. The kid will be 5-6 years old, but she's suffering from postpartum depression.
Damn.
Not even a baby anymore, but she's suffering from postpartum depression though. All I'm saying is not to down women that do suffer from it, but the women that use it as an excuse to excuse their debaucherous behavior. That's my point.
We get it. Absolutely.
So don't be coming for me talking about, she don't believe it. Yeah, I did 2 streams on postpartum depression for women, and guess what? And since y'all want to talk about postpartum depression, I did a whole stream, brother. Remember, on postpartum depression for men.
Oh, I was there.
Because fathers go through it too. So check this out. So if these mamas can use postpartum depression for all of their debauchery, guess what? Guess what, brothers? Y'all can use postpartum depression for y'all's too. Guess what? Check, okay?
Because I don't even know what that feels like.
Crazy. Men have postpartum. I did a whole stream on it. Check it out in the archives. It's in there. On Red Dropping Gems. In the playlist, you will find it. Men suffer from postpartum depression too. I'm finished my rant. Okay, go ahead.
That is a real thing. That is a real thing.
That's an exception, though. Like, that would be exceptional.
Because depression, if you go to a lot of depressed people's house, not even just postpartum depression, a lot of people, hoarders, all that is a thing. The one thing I won't give is
doctor and ask for mental time off from work, right?
That is true. But a lot of people don't, especially now in this economy. The only thing I have pushback for is when Ghosty said a wet diaper. I don't agree with putting the poo-poo diaper in the sink.
I mean, obviously, yeah, it could be better, you know what I mean? But if you're dealing with multiple screaming kids, sometimes like things like that have to wait. Like
birth control.
It's obviously not ideal. And if it's happening every day, that's going to be a problem. But like if it's a one-time thing, you know, and you're handling multiple kids, maybe one of them's an infant or something, like sometimes these things have to wait. It's gross, but like kids are gross.
But he did say
he approached the door and said, let's see what it looks like today, which means this is a repeat offender. So we can do that. We can go away with the conversation of a one-time accident.
No, the poop, the smelling like poop in the laundry room. He didn't say that was like he wasn't like, let me see if it's going to smell like poop in here today.
A chaotic home.
Yes, because they have multiple young children.
Let me get Roxanne interrupted, and then Melanie can rebuttal, and any girl, everybody other than Batman, because I hate him, can jump in. Go ahead, Roxanne, interrupted, please.
Because I get what Melanie is also arguing at this point is there's a litmus test. He did kind of come in like, all right, let's see what we get today. So it is more of a repeat thing, and a mess like that in a household, that isn't just a one bad day thing. So that is piles and piles and piles of a situation happening. So even what Athena was saying, if you are well and off enough, maybe it is time to get some extra help. Like Melanie was saying, if it is possibility of a depression situation, you do need to go ahead and get some help. So that's where I still do have to go back to say his leadership is kind of off, because if you are the husband, if you are the man of the household, there should be somewhere where you put your foot down and be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this direction does not continue because it is becoming problematic.
All right, brothers, chime in. Y'all agree what she's saying?
No, I don't know where the hoarding come into play. Like, why? That's the argument about cleaning up a house. A hoarder's a hoarder, but why?
No, she was talking about. She was using it as an example of people that are like
depression and all that.
Yeah.
But still, it was just so irrelevant, though. Just trying to make an argument for excuses of people having depression. Like, they don't have to be depressed going out, like you said earlier with your rant. Like, that rant was 100% right. Like, it's just they got selective depression. Like they depressions only works where it's available. It's just like the Karens. Like, you know what I mean? Like they Karen selective depressions. Like, oh my God. And they acting like kids to me a little bit. It's like, you know how the kid learn a word and constantly say it all the time. Soon you learn something, you just, it's postpartum depression. Like, you know what I mean? Like women go through it, but you didn't know men go through it. If you want to be correct with your term and learn something, supposed to learn all of it. Just don't learn A, B, and C and forget about D, E, F. Like, you know what I mean? Learn it all. Just don't learn the first part. Like, I hate when people do that sometimes. Learn the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yep. So what do you think about when she's saying that it goes back to leadership? Did you hear that part? Let me go back a little bit so you can hear.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Time to get some extra help. Like Melanie was saying, if it is possibility of a depression situation, you do need to go ahead and get some help. So that's where I still do have to go back to say his leadership is kind of off, because if you are the husband, if you are the man of the household, there should be somewhere where you put your foot down and be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this direction does not continue because it is becoming problematic.
He can't be a good man because he's not going.
Okay, that part right there. What y'all think?
Oh, another scapegoat. Like, it's the man's fault for her stuff, basically.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not. Yeah, I'm not tracking Rogue C on that. Respectfully,
Yeah.
I'm good on that, baby girl.
I hate
I don't agree at all.
Yeah.
And built to ass. His wife needs to be reprimanded. That's crazy. And if she's
Ooh-wee.
going through some mental issues, go get a doctor's note. Take your ass off from work for the next 6 months. Do your mental zen shit during the work hours. Cook, clean, get a crock pot, and clean that shit up. That's crazy. That's disgusting. And this is he said he had daughters. Nasty ass little girls being raised.
Facts. And look at their faces. Facts. That is a Melanie.
Boom.
I Melanie. Hey, you were cooking. That's exactly what it raised. They are watching mommy. When we were younger, me and my cousins and things, when we were young, we watched my mom and my grandma, my aunt. We mimicked everything they did. Even to this day, I find myself doing things just like how my mama did it, how my grandmama did it. And I would laugh to myself because I know where I got that from. I got that from Granny. You know what I mean? So Melanin is right. She's absolute. I see no fault in what she's saying. What are y'all raising? Little entitled little brats expecting people to do everything for them. I ain't gonna worry about because somebody pick it up for me.
It's a lot of expectations out of the woman, but I mean, what about the man?
That's your role. That's your primary function as a woman. It's not the job. Yes, it is.
Women, when they worked in the past, it was typically when the children were old enough that they didn't have to. They weren't breastfeeding. They weren't.
Here she go with that freaking breath. Hey, Athena, they are not breastfeeding.
Lord.
I don't know why you keep saying that, but these chickadees are not breastfeeding. Okay, these are Similac babies. That's why they so big.
Ooh-wee.
From all
the
hormones and chemicals in the Similac.
Oh no, sis, don't say.
That's why the kids be 2, 3, and they be looking like they 16. These are not
beards.
Oh. Don't say. Oh my God.
They be having beards at 3.
Jesus Christ. Unique.
Like it's
Unique.
crazy.
How you doing over there? How you doing over there, Shiz? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yes, sir. Just this girl right here cooking me a little bit.
Let's let him cook.
Am I going to be able to finish, or are you going to interrupt again?
Dude, you're enabling women, and this.
It was my fault.
No,
I was the one playing the song.
Traditional. You cannot have higher expectations of women to be traditional when you're not a traditional man. You can't provide. Now, you could say, you know what? I don't earn that much, but I earn enough for you to stay home on meager, means. We're going to have to cut back on some things. We may not have a vacation. We may not have all these other things. That's fine. But if a man can't provide and he wants his wife to also pay everything 50-50, if they are partners and she's bearing the children, it's 100% her responsibility to carry those children, to birth those children, to breastfeed those children, then how can you expect her to do all the cooking and cleaning and he just goes to work and comes home? That's it.
First of all, we're assuming that he told her that she has to work a full-time job. She might be, one of those modern women that wants to be an independent, strong woman and not depend on her man for financial covering. All right. So we're not going to go there. And also, we're talking about the condition of the house. Why are you talking about cooking and all this other shit? We could just keep it clean. And mind you, you keep saying that we're putting all of the work on her. Teach your kids to pick up after themselves.
Facts. Melanie was cooking, baby.
She had the Tommy gun on.
Melanie was cooking. I find no fault in what she is saying. None.
It makes me wonder why they don't think like this a little bit, like no accountability or nothing. It's just they just don't care. I think they don't even care about themselves or the kids. Like, because end of the day, if they care about themselves, they will care about the kids doing something to represent them. Like, you know what I mean? You're about to put these kids in society and stuff like that. Y'all just don't care, man. Like, y'all just don't care about yourselves, like, at all. Like, y'all just want to
I
go on
agree.
Instagram, take these little pictures and look all good in angles and wear thought outfits and turn up, but come home be depressed. Like, that shit is weird.
Exactly. I agree. Here we go.
They're not in the first year. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted to finish. I'm not done yet. So if they're not in the first year of the birth of their life, if they're getting up, walking, mama, daddy, it's time to start teaching stuff. Period.
Can we see the house again? Like, can we kind of go frame by frame?
Oh, absolutely. I am here. I am your servant, not
Thank
the
you.
leader. Today I'm a follower. I'm following these ladies today. Okay, friends. Me and Batman, we just here to have fun. Let's see the video again. I'll play 30 seconds.
Put off a 13-hour shift. Let's see what the house looks like. Please be clean. Please be clean. Please be clean. Okay. I'm tired. I'm only going to give myself an hour and a half to see what I can get done. Why does it smell like poop in here? Oh, I found it. I found the poop. My daughter must have had a blowout today. Sometimes it's not even worth saving. I'm going to change out of these clothes first. Some days are harder than others to take care of the kids. So when I come home from work and it's like this, I just assume it's been a rough day. We're going to focus on cleaning this part now.
So I have an issue. I have an issue with the whole.
Now, Roxy, girl, this is where I got issue with you, child. Let's listen to what Roxy had to say, girl.
Yeah, I ain't like this line she about to say.
Child, hey, sometimes people just be wanting to talk and just say things or be the center of attention sometimes, so they just say anything. And I'm inclined to think that this is one of those moments because, well, let's just listen. Shouts out to you, Roach. Shouts out to you, child.
Please be clean. Please be clean. I do have an issue with that because, again, where does your leadership come in? Where does your, okay, when you come home, this is the schedule. Boom, boom, boom.
Y'all can keep talking. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, it is a matter of, I need to find out where is he going to say, okay.
First of all, when she said, shouts out to Mrs. She said, brother, question. Come off mute. Brother. Are you there? Oh.
Yeah, he gave you the head nod.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm here, sis. Yep, I'm shaking my head.
Shout out to Miss She said, my sis got a schedule for everything. Okay.
That is true.
Do you tell sis to make schedules? You have to delegate that to her, or does she does that on her own?
Nope, that's her. That's her thing. She does that on her own, ma'am.
Shouts out, I need to put the link to that show I did on nurturing. Because this is literally the example of the
that's a fact.
That's nurturing gene or something that's supposed to be in women is no longer there. Why is it his job to put his wife and children on a schedule to clean?
I mean, that's why I asked about the birds and the nesting, and like I really think we're a little more tapped in. They like you just said, they truly are not exercising that part of them. It's just gone. And I don't know when it happened, but like everybody in the chat been hitting on all of this stuff. The rules in place, I'm just gonna speak of that. The rules of the house, like no dishes in the sink before anybody go to bed. Just certain things like that kind of set the trajectory for us. So I don't think they have that. So I think that's the difference.
Ooh, child. Okay, here we go.
Let me not put belt to ass, but let me find out where I can kind of help manage the situation. I can kind of help guide the situation.
Where is her account? Management. Time management. Shouts out to me and sis. We did a whole stream on time management. Why you mamas are falling apart, overwhelmed, burnt out because y'all do not have no sense of time management. If you learn time management, most of y'all problems will be obliterated. You wouldn't even have it. Lack of time management. That's crazy. But let's let her finish, child. Ooh,
accountability.
I'm going to get to it.
Can we get to her first? Because this is more of a womanly role. So
Sis, please. Shout out to Sin. Shout out to Sin. Look what Sin said.
He has no control. I would have woken up the whole house. Hey, yes.
Woke the whole house up. Yo,
Who you telling, Sin? Hey, story time. Let me tell you, story time. It was some dishes left in the sink, and we think OG Dad was the culprit though. he got us in trouble. It was 2:00 in the morning.
Since you snitching, that's crazy.
I'm snitching on OG Dad, y'all. I'm snitching. OG Dad. It was OG Dad, y'all. He put that. He snuck a piece of cake in the middle of the night, and he left it in the sink. And Mommy went down there and looked in that sink, and so it was 2:00 in the morning. Guess what she did? She woke us up. Who left the dishes in the sink? And go ahead,
Mommy.
She didn't want to hear nobody blaming, no finger pointing, nothing. All of us had to go downstairs and watch each other wash the dishes out the sink. That's so correct. The whole house would have woke up with them dishes in the sink, child. She right.
How is this his fault?
Because even if you look at it, just keeping his shoes off like that, no?
You guys automatically blame a man first. We've already established that he was a sucker because he didn't put belt to ass. But that's as far as it goes with him. She ain't shit.
So I'm gonna find out why.
We gonna go to PTSD and these excuses for her rather than her being a nasty ass lady.
Hey, y'all see my? Hey, I was not.
God damn, Mel.
I was triggered. I was triggered about the breastfeeding. These chicks ain't breastfeeding nothing. The only thing on their nipples is a man, not no baby. Okay.
Or piercing.
Or exactly, or piercing. Ain't no baby on their nipple. So, hey, Athena, no, no baby. We
how about that? Every woman do got piercing this day and age. So how is breastfeeding?
Child, I don't know. Baby, look, the baby got a whole nose ring in their mouth trying to breastfeed.
And tattoos around it, so they're going.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't.
They're gonna be drinking.
You know what?
But they breastfeeding.
Yeah, how about that? I just had to think about it, like just observing Instagram and just observing the world. You see nothing but butterfly tattoos all around the joint. Like what they get? They drinking ink milk.
Hey, look, Athena said they breastfeeding out here, baby.
Lazy ass woman. Maybe if we were more direct, she'd pick that shit up.
Hold on, because even with him kicking his shoes off, like if you even just thought, because if you just hold on,
one second. We have to get the back and forth. Let Love-C go. Love-C, Jesus Christ, Roxy, and interrupt it. And ladies, if you want to say something, raise your hand so I can actually have a visual tip, so I can pull you up afterwards.
Fatty said Love-C.
Yeah, he messed up that name. Because there is a Love-C in the YouTube space.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, go ahead and interrupt it.
Because again, the only reason why I'm even putting it on him is if he is the leader that we say that husbands are, the moment you come in that house and you're just kicking off your shoes and just adding it to the pile, you're not showing how you.
First of all, Roxy.
Whoa.
Sometimes people just have a designated area by the door where they kick their shoes off at. Some people will have like a little mat where they put the shoes at by the door. Like we have here, it's a little mat, little thing where you put your shoes on. So he clearly took the shoes off at the door because that's what they're accustomed to doing is everybody take your shoes off at the door. But okay.
She ain't finished though. Like what she
I
said
know.
after that made me even more pissed.
Exactly. Let her go, because that's crap. But Melanie came back on it. Mel was on it.
Want things to be done. You're adding to the chaos. So
For sure.
what I'm saying is the matter of if he's supposed to be the leader, and this has been an ongoing thing since child number 1, child number 2, however many children that they have, you need to go ahead and say, all right, obviously you're struggling with this. So let me figure out a way we can put it on a chart, a chore chart. We can do all these other things, but this needs to get done. So this house does not look like this and this chaos does not continue. So
Where is the nurturing and curation and creating of the home from the woman? Isn't that what y'all be saying? This my house, and who's in charge of that?
They used to say they the table. Remember they always argue, we the table, we multiply, we do this, we do that.
Wait, oh no. Oh, women know how to multitask. Men are only single-minded. They can't do but one thing at a time. But women, where is the multitasking in this situation? Nowhere. But y'all giving them excuses though. But let's see what Rosie said about these shoes at the door, which was crazy.
You're trying to turn him into a house husband. He needs to make a goddamn chart to hang on the wall that sounds like a woman's role. He just came off of a 13-hour shift. You talking about a damn shoe, all that shit everywhere, and we're gonna talk to the man about kicking off his shoes when he gotta pick up all this shit. He can't kick his shoes off at the door. He gotta clean up all this shit.
No, he should not be kicking off his shoes because again,
he walked the street.
He's not supposed to kick off his shoes, Rosie.
So bring the demons in the house, huh?
Exactly. Hey, shit, that's a whole nother conversation. And maybe that's why these jokers be having nasty look. Never mind. I'm being politically correct. I'm behaving, but go ahead, child.
You're not a shoe rack. I have a shoe rack right by my corridor.
You see, I'm not.
You kind of not, but okay, you know.
I'm trying.
Trying to tone it down. She's trying to peel back a little bit, just a little. She already gave us 30 shots. So you put the other clip in. You already shot him.
But brother has been around me long enough to know. In real life, not just online, but in real life, we know each other in real life, right? That motherhood is very, very important to me.
I seen it Sunday. You said I'm done. I text you. I said, sis, you done already? It was like half an hour.
I couldn't do it no more. I was like, man, I'm going love on my man, child. Y'all acting up. So I can't. So when I hear things like this, I just like, oh my God. And you know how I'm big on curating the home, decorating the home, making sure the home feels peaceful and tranquil. So when my family comes home, that's my thing. I get joy out of that. I enjoy cooking for my family. That's my joy when everybody's at the table and they feet and toes is wiggling and everybody's happy with what I cook for them. That's my joy. So I get passionate about this kind of stuff. So when y'all talking crazy, I just get triggered. Me and just want to ask, like, what happened to the nurture in you? Because that's a part of nurturing. Ooh, okay. I can't.
And spend most of the money. Why didn't she buy a shoe rack? Oh, sorry, you're muted. You're muted.
No, I'm muted. And if ladies, please raise your hand because I was looking down and I didn't know if you raise your hand or not. If you want to talk, whose job is to decorate the house? The man or the woman?
A woman's.
Everyone agrees?
Yes.
So, Roxy, why are you asking for the men to go get a shoe rack and get a? Isn't that your job to put it? Like, hey, Roxy, look at you have like the.
Shouts out for Fatty for pointing that out. Whose job is the woman? It's us women. I need a new table. I need a big island. I need a red couch. I need this and I need this. I need that. So buy the shoe rack.
She got to look like, damn, I'm talking too much.
Hey, people want to talk, and they just be talking themselves through a hole. Sometimes, sometimes be quiet. Being quiet, sometimes is best. Hey, Shadow Dragon.
the pictures
Yo,
on the
what up,
back with the
GB?
lips and the nails, like they look great, right? It's not like a woman. It's like why not a woman go get a Shrek? Because that's
Daddy, look at your room.
oh, one
What
second.
do you mean look at his room? All
I
those
was at
models?
man cave.
All
Pretty
right,
well
one second.
decorated.
Does anything of these look like a woman did it?
Exactly. Ain't nothing in there like a woman did it. None of that. So y'all just be talking. Shut up. Just saying.
Get him, sis.
Shut up. Ain't nothing in there look like a woman put that together unless she's some tech head. Shut up.
No.
Thank you.
But that's the whole point she's saying.
But it's pretty nice looking.
That's what she's saying.
But it was not the woman.
You can't use his career and his man cave as the rest of the house. And plus, we've already listened to Fatty discuss how his mother comes over.
Thank you, man. I was so glad Melanin said
She
that.
broke that shit down.
She broke it.
yeah,
Hey,
shout out to
Melanin. Yeah, girl. Hey, Melanin, girl.
Everything.
High five on this episode of the Ladies First show. You put belt to ass on these chicks. Shouts out to Mel.
Mother, a woman, comes over every day, even when he tells her not to, and make sure his laundry wet. He has to kick her out the house. Am I wrong, Fatty?
I'm a mama's boy.
Period. Mama is doing right.
So
Mama's
again,
doing right. So I don't
the whole
understand what you
issue
guys talking
is-
about. The only thing he's responsible for in that house is if something breaks in that trash can. That's it.
Yeah, there's a little more. There's a little
What
more.
is it?
But
Name it.
There's a
Name
lot
it.
more. Because
Name
again,
it.
it is just a
Name
matter
it.
of
I want you to name the
I'm
things
going to name it. I'm going to name
Just
it.
key points. We don't need the just keep boop boop boop.
Okay, that's not fair. But for one, even with the children, he is responsible for those children. He
Doing
helped
what?
he put that D in her. So yeah, some children are still his
responsible for in regards to the children.
because even if let's say she would have cleaned everything else, right? So if the kids points, hold on, I'm about to give you this. I'm about to give you this.
Melanie, just one little step back. Because y'all are let her finish the statement and let's be precise with the thing. Okay, go ahead, Roxy, Melanie, and then I replace you. I will introduce the man if the ladies don't have nothing to say after they there. Then okay, go ahead, Roxy.
So I'm saying, let's say she actually did the right thing, dishes are washed, everything else. He is responsible for helping put those kids' toys up if she did everything else. What I keep repeating though is the fact that if that woman is struggling, because a lot.
Wait a minute. Did he? She said that he's responsible for the. To put. Wait a minute. I know she didn't.
You
just
heard
say
her.
Oh,
You heard her.
Still did. And also,
He is responsible for helping
on a side note, she still didn't name the thing. She just she didn't name the thing.
I just want to make sure that's what she said, that he's responsible. Okay.
Those kids' toys up if she did.
No, you wait a minute. Go back. Go. I want to hear it.
The man if the ladies don't have nothing to say after they there. Then okay, go ahead, Roxy.
So I'm saying, let's say she actually did the right thing, dishes are washed, everything else. He is responsible for helping put those kids' toys up if she.
How about those kids are responsible for picking their toys up?
Cleared up. Daddy, get your ass in there.
Daddy, get your ass in there.
Can I? Why are y'all not teaching y'all children's responsibility?
Yo.
I wish I would. You see what I mean about bully activity? Bully activity.
Now, isn't it the saying that the mothers are the first teachers of the children? Why y'all not teaching your children to clean up after themselves? Why is it the husband's job to put the toys away and not the children to put their goddamn toys away?
You know what's crazy? They be riding for the single mothers. When they single mothers, they could do all these things, but soon a man get involved,
They
all that's
can't
out
do
the
it no
window.
more. Exactly.
They just can't do it no more.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Did everything else.
Talk
What
your shit, shit.
I keep repeating though is the fact that if that woman is struggling, because a lot of women don't have the same amount of discipline as men, right? Based off what we're going to go with. So if he wants to help put that discipline in her, he should, as any boss, manager, or anyone else in charge, would go ahead and deal out actual duties, even to the children. Hey,
what y'all think about it? The man should be building out active duties and stuff.
She still didn't
No,
name
I'm
the
not the
list.
manager. I'm not the manager. See, they don't even understand their role. Like the missus is the manager. I'm the CEO. I'm the principal of the homeschool. She's the teacher. She delegates. She regulates. I oversee. They don't even, again, you know, and I did a show the other day. When you got to point out what a woman role is to her on Mother's Day, that's
Right.
crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Then y'all chickadees say y'all run things. I run this. How come y'all can't run that house? How come y'all can't run that dishwasher? How come y'all can't run the laundry? How come y'all can't run that? A mop, a broom.
The craziest thing to me, sis, is on that Beyonce song, "Cater to You." She said the opposite of all this shit they be saying. She said you do rag, kick your shoes off, all of that. You good, and they say they like her. So again, they just be lying. They bullies.
Y'all say y'all run things. And what's the new saying? It said that the women run the relationships now, right? That's the new saying, right? Women run the relationships now, right? What were y'all running it to? Oh, now y'all need him to delegate and all that kind of stuff and make schedules for you and tell you what to do and all that kind of stuff. But y'all said y'all ain't want no man to tell y'all what to do. So which one is it? Pick a side.
Yeah, they just yapping.
Little so-and-so, make sure you put your toys away. Hey, make sure you help your mom with XYZ. Hey, if you see your mom is changing your little brother's diaper, can you go ahead and make sure that the juice boxes are put away? All of those family roles get delegated usually by the husband and the father.
No, it does. Where? What? Oh my God.
So he's home 24/7 now. Like he's not out getting no money to pay the bills. He just not. I don't know. She just saying.
Yo, that is crazy.
They houses have no baseline. Like you said, you see the missus always got like house rules up. She got like it's a whole itinerary and things that they curate. They secretary things. They put schedules together, time management. They don't do that.
Brother, that goes to nurturing. All of it is under the umbrella of nurture. Ooh.
That's it.
Okay, so while he's doing all that, what is she doing?
She's doing her role.
What is that?
If he's doing all that, then what role is she actually doing? If he got to do that, he might as well just go ahead and do everything. If he got to do that, let's listen to her answer, child. Ooh-wee.
So if he tells her, hey, on Wednesdays laundry gets done, on Wednesdays she's doing laundry.
Clean though, but it didn't look clean though, and you still didn't name. You said you were going to name it, and you still didn't name.
I did name it. I said with children picking up. I just didn't give you multiple answers. I gave you one.
So can I have another one?
I mean, anything that is lacking. Anything that is lacking, because in that household, Fatty says she works too. So in that household, it's 50-50. So whatever is lacking.
One second.
No. He did not say nothing about no 50-50. And then 50-50 can mean several things. I need y'all to stop doing it. Y'all just be trying.
Yo, Nino.
I'm getting triggered. Shout out to Nino and house.
Yo, what up, Nino? Pop it.
Oh my God. Nino, you got anything so far?
Nah, I didn't even see this episode, so I'm reviewing for the first time.
Okay.
Save yourself some stress.
There we go.
I didn't say it was 50-50 at all.
No, I'm saying it's 50-50.
Just to make sure, just because both of us work doesn't mean it's 50-50. Okay?
What does it mean then? Because like you said, if she's not a stay-at-home mom.
Roxy, my dad and my mom both work.
Mm-hmm.
My man work 12 hours in construction, barely without weekends. My mom work in cleaning 8 hours. She got them very early. Like she would just work for, like it's a completely different type of job, and he will pay all the bills and their money would go to other things that are for the family, that like for savings and stuff like that. So it was never 50-50. It was she has 80% of the household chores and all these things, and he has 100% of the responsibility with the money, doing certain things that men usually do. So it was not 50-50, even though they split some things on the thing, right? So just because me and you work doesn't mean that it's 50-50. We just work. We just both work.
So I will give you that. So I will take it back. But as far as everything else goes, the other reason why I can't give that man that much grace, that doesn't seem like that's a new thing for that woman. So again, you kind of knew this about her. So if you knew she was lazy, if you knew she was, because everyone in the chat wants to say these are lazy women. If she's a lazy woman, you saw those red flags beforehand, before you put that first baby in her, before you got down on that one knee with her, because you didn't have any expectations for her to do anything else in the beginning.
So didn't we already establish that women always put their best foot forward until they get the ring? Like
something like that. You can find a dirty woman. You can find a dirty woman from day one.
Nuh-uh. Roxy, what happened to postpartum depression?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say when after she has the baby and postpartum depression, then that's when she falls off on her wifely duties and stuff? y'all gotta remember what y'all be saying.
Forgot about that argument
What
point.
you be saying comes back to bite you. Ain't that what you said, Rosie? What happened to that part? So that means she could have fell off. But you said, no, yeah. Shout out to TC. Hey, TC. Y'all, hey, y'all be talking right and need to be right, but y'all be forgetting what y'all be saying, and then it comes right back and bites y'all in the head.
Why are we making all these? I've heard a lot of excuses for the woman, like these exceptional bases on by which she might not be able to fulfill her wifely duties. These are the exceptions, not the rule. Since when do exceptions make the rule? And just because a woman is unruly doesn't mean that.
I like you. She be talking. I like her.
Her husband
Yeah, she be cooking.
Can't set her straight. If for some reason he can't restore order in the family, and that extends to all branches, we all know that the kids respect the husband more than the mother generally. So while he's at work, the kid should know, okay, mom's in charge and you're going to behave yourself, and she should know her role is to keep a clean house for the sake of the health of herself and her family and her husband, so he doesn't have to come home after a really long shift and do her friggin' job that she should be doing in the first friggin' place.
Thank you, AVG. And then when you're saying he should talk to the kids just real quick, Roxy, and then Jazz could go.
You know what's crazy is I always say they want to be like white women, but they don't want to be like the white women that got it together. That's crazy. They only want to be like the white women that's fucking feminist, crazy ideologists type.
The only time he's supposed to be talking to the kids is when the mother says they didn't do what I said, and he coming there putting belt to ass to their little asses. But go ahead, y'all.
That's not true. Your daddy only talked to you when it was time to get punished?
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's where I got tricked, child, again. That's not what she said. Y'all just be saying anything, man.
But they didn't hear what she just said. She just said something. Yeah, you know, whatever.
Just be talking just to be saying shit. Like, stop.
As if it's not. When I got in trouble, my daddy handled that.
Right, but I'm saying, was that the only time?
My daddy got involved.
But is that the only time?
I'm only in trouble when my daddy gets involved.
But I'm asking you, is that the only time your father actually talked to you or taught you something when it was time for you to be in trouble?
No, but what kind of no? But
She's trying to paint a narrative.
She trying to paint the narrative that dad supposed to do everything and leave a woman alone type situation.
All Melanin is trying to say is, in most family dynamics, the father is the enforcer of the rules that the mother puts in place. Like Mr. He said, just gave an example. He's the principal of the homeschool, but Miss She said is the you know the teacher, the secretary. He just enforces it. He's the enforcer. My dad was the enforcer of the rules that my mother put in place for us. That's all Melanin was saying. Y'all just be saying shit. For what?
Just be talking.
Just right. Just say like it didn't even make sense. It was no reason for you to even go back and forth with her on that. That was so stupid. That was the dumb part. But shouts out to y'all.
He's not teaching me how to be a lady, a woman, female hygiene, how to pick up and put stuff away. No, he's not.
My dad was teaching me how to clean my room when I was a kid. So
Okay,
I'm
you're
saying,
the exception, you're not the standard.
I understand, but hold on. But I'm saying most fathers, especially the most involved fathers, right, are more than just telling their kids when they're in trouble.
No, that's not. I didn't say he was only involved when I was in trouble. I said I'm only in trouble when my dad is involved.
No, because at first, before you said that a father's job to talk to those kids is usually what it's
because daddies are enforcers. If y'all go back to the stream I did on nurturing, I broke it down on the two sides of nurturing children. You have the soft side, which is the mother, right? And then you have the father that nurtures with structure, discipline. He is the enforcer. That's nurturing, you silly women. Y'all just silly out here. It's two sides to nurturing a child. You have to have both to balance them out. That's all Melanin was saying. Her dad was the enforcer of the rules that mom put in place. These silly women, just hellfire in the mouth for nothing.
So scared for the young girls.
And look who's teaching them.
That children did not listen. So now it's time for that male reinforcement because you didn't listen to mother.
Right. But
Go
I
ahead,
was just
Tina.
arguing, yes, it's more than that. That's all I'm arguing.
Go ahead, Tina, and then Jess, and then I'll go to the fellas if the ladies don't have nothing.
Made a point for nothing. Just, oh my God.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy that all I hear is like, oh, the woman, but not anything about the man's responsibility. When a man, right, a man who does not care for his family is worse than a non-believer. So if you're not caring for your family, I mean, here's the thing. If you're not providing, then it should be 50-50. If that woman's working also 13 hours, now if she's working less hours, right, then of course she should have more of the responsibilities in the home. But you cannot this is what I see both feminists and then red pill men do. They want to cherry pick parts of tradition, but not fulfill their responsibility in the tradition. And it's really crazy that they talk about women being the weaker vessel, women need to submit, women need to follow male leadership. Well, how are you leading if you're not providing? How are you leading if you're not?
The man is clearly providing because he said he had on scrubs, so he works in the medical field, and he literally said he just came off of a 13-hour shift. So where did you get this argument from, Athena? Well, where did that come from? Because it didn't come from the clip. Because it's clearly that he's providing. He's clearly out there working. So how did this fit in the scenario? That's crazy. What?
They bringing up their personal matters into the situation. Just talk about the subject in hand. Just keep it simple. He exposing themselves.
It's almost.
I mean, that's what they. Yep. You're absolutely right, Nino. Absolutely right.
The one disciplining your children for not picking up their stuff. Like I hear one side is like all about, oh, the woman is the problem or whatever. Or there's other women who say that men are just the problem. No, I think as a society, both men and women try to cherry pick tradition when it suits them, but they don't want to fulfill their end of the deal. If you're traditional, you have someone stay at home. She can do all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the errands, all of that. Be a helpmate, not a slave, not someone who works, cooks, cleans, bears your children. Women have health issues for the rest of their life after pregnancy. And that's just a reality. You're 100% of that risk.
Oh God.
I don't know how we got there. How we get there?
I don't even know.
What is we talking about? Like,
wait, who's sick? What she got? God damn.
Women be sick after they have a baby. Hey.
You're a victim.
Man, I could say some things right now. So I'm just trying to be sick. Shouts out to you. Hey, shouts out to y'all. Okay.
You have a menstrual cycle every single month. We literally.
She brought up the menstrual cycle.
There it is. There it is.
There it goes. We got a touchdown. 6 points on the board. Ready to kick the field goal.
We have reached final destination, family.
Silly woman.
The menstrual cycle, Athena.
They pulling out all the punches. Post depression, menstrual. Oh man, they pulling out everything.
And right, and you know what's crazy is again this is when it starts to just seem like bully activity, because I ain't hear one time the man mama died. I didn't hear he got shot, his best friend, he lost his dog. They get no benefit of the doubt. And like I said, if this is how it is in conversation, I know they're not speaking the men up to the kids. They're not celebrating the men and saying this is what daddy does and tell daddy thank you for the lights, and they're not doing none of that shit. Like there's no positive reinforcement for men, and this is why young men would rather be women. They would rather be a pineapple than a man, because a man gets no kudos. And even when men stand up and be like, nah, I'm celebrating men, I'm standing up for men, drizzle, you get laughed at, my nigga, and called all types of names but the child of God. That's why I say it's bully activity. Because if this was high school, they would be called a bully, bro. And a lot of people say they bully bullies and they champion people who bully bullies. But when you see people correcting women and you jump in front of them, I call you a liar. Because they're bullies. And when you see people bullying them, you need to get out the way, yo, and let them do God's work.
She pulled out the menstrual cycle. Oh my God.
Don't crash out, crash out. Don't crash out, crash out. Sometimes you just gotta laugh so you don't gotta post bail. Cause you know you'll take it too far and then you end up in jail. Don't crash out, crash out. Don't crash out, crash out. Yeah!
I'm trying not to crash out. Cause you need to tell me that you have had your menstrual cycle since you probably was 13, 14, 12 years old. And that has stopped you from cleaning. A menstrual cycle has stopped you from washing dishes. A menstrual cycle has stopped you from like wiping the tape. What are you saying right now? But I bet you ain't stopped you from going on a girls trip. I bet you ain't stopped you from going to work.
Sis, now come on, sis.
I bet you ain't stopped you from get your hair and nails done. But having the menstrual cycle every month will stop you from cleaning and caring for your household. Is that what you trying to say to us today? I hope not, chat. Oh my God, y'all.
We talk about
I know you're not going to the menstrual cycle. I'm sorry, Fatty. This is crazy. I know you don't want to interrupt. Menstrual cycle? What does her cycle have to do with anything?
Cycle a day, 24 hours.
What does her cycle have to do with anything?
Times on this panel, many times, and you're expecting the woman to be consistent? What?
Okay, so she better be so since you feel like you want equality. She better be mowing lawns. She better be on the fucking roof. She better be doing all that.
They hire people to do
that. A woman's primary function is inside of the home, and the man's primary function is outside of the home. This is crazy. Her period.
What did that have to do with it? Y'all, I'm trying to like it's just like she just pulled that out of the air from nowhere.
She had to win the argument.
When you get your period, then you don't want to.
You shouldn't have your period on a panel. We got to start checking women. Like, if that's the case, don't be on the panel if you got your cycle. Then you might be delusional. You might be posting.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't need to be on the internet. Like you're saying, you can't clean up. So if you can't clean up, you shouldn't be able to voice opinion on something. Your mind not right. You can't clean.
No.
If you can't clean, you can't talk. You need to go lay down. You need to go somewhere. Like,
I think at this point they're just saying stuff to be right or just to be combative against, you know, what, because it's not, that didn't make any sense to me.
The crazy point, the talking point was basically about cleaning the house, and it went straight over to the men not being responsible about her cleaning the house, that he wasn't at work. Like, I could see both y'all in the house, but he's not home, and he came home to a dirty house, and none of y'all said, damn, she was supposed to clean the house. Damn, you know, she could have did this. It's just straight excuses for the woman, and it's the man's fault. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
It's 24 hours in a day, and he's going 13. Most people need 5 to 6 hours to sleep. So that's like, you know what I mean, going to like 17 hours, then traveling back and forth to work another 2 hours. So he only got, that's crazy.
I think,
No,
I was just going to say that I'm just sitting there thinking, and I'm like, I don't think that they realize that when a woman goes through all that, like the menstrual cycle and all the little stuff she was saying, and they still get the job done at home, that's where the praise
Exactly.
Admiration comes from. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you invaluable, right? That's the right word. That's what makes you important. That's what makes you the piece that he can't get rid of. He gonna appreciate
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. You right on it. You're right on it.
Wait a second, isn't this ladies first?
Jazz, or move to the fellas.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Athena, did you wake up on the?
Oh yeah, this is the part I want to get to. When Athena and AVG went back and forth, this was hot. This was hot off the presses. This was good. Here we go.
The fourth wave feminist side of the bed this morning. You referred to some stay-at-home moms as like a slave. You said you basically preached. You said it's worse than a non-believer, and then you started talking about exceptions again, like a feminist. Like, what the heck is happening to you, girl?
No. I said that you can't cherry pick tradition. If you want, I didn't say that stay-at-home moms are slaves. In no way is that slavery.
Why would you even throw in that word? Why even use that verbiage?
Because it is. It's not a helpmate. If you expect her to work a full-time job like you do, to bear your children, to cook and clean for you, how are you the stronger vessel? It sounds like the man's just not doing his part.
So there's a
how can you
difference.
expect a woman to work 40 hours like the man, 40 hours, and then do more? So she's doing what he does and more. This has nothing to do with feminism. I would actually say that model is feminism. It's saying that men and women are equal, and this is why women get burnt out, and this is why women have health issues, because they're literally...
No, y'all get burnt out because y'all had no sense of time management. That's why y'all get burnt out. But I don't be knowing nothing.
Literally working like a man and also bearing the children. I don't know how many kids they had. It looked like there were like lots of different sizes and clothes. But yeah, no, you're expecting more from the woman. It's crazy. That is what feminism is.
Stop the cap. Of course, there's such a thing as gender roles, but there's a completely different thing when you take that to be the infantilization of women, which is what you're doing. You're basically saying, like, oh, don't be mean to the poor woman. Oh, she's already got to do all of this stuff within her gender role. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
And the gender role is for the man to work and provide, isn't it?
What is he not?
What is happening right now?
She just forgot that she preached about, damn, I want the protection and to provide. Like men need to provide. Now she said it. Now this is crazy.
She totally forgot about that. Oh my God.
Yeah, she forgot about that one.
He's definitely doing that, AVG. He's definitely 13 hours.
Just 1 second. This man literally said, I came off a 13-hour shift. 13-hour shift. Isn't that providing? Isn't that I did my job? Let me come on.
What's he doing wrong?
I think if that's not providing, what is providing? 13-hour shift working. If that's not providing, what is providing?
And he's in the medical field. He had scrubs on. He's making good money.
She might be also. I don't know what her job is. I know
You're talking about, let's focus on the man. Now let's focus on the man. Let's assume that this is his job to protect and provide. I saw the video. Looked like he's providing just fine because he did a 13-hour shift and taking care of all those things for her while she's asleep, when she wake up and everything is clean. That's protecting your mental health into a utmost degree, because there's nothing more protective of woman to man when we get home and everything is done. That's actually you protecting my spirit, my mental health. You're not polluting the energy that around the house all fucked up for me to get there. Like, I like to get in. The dog was already walked. The dishes are not on the sink. Like, there's actually a ways that we help each other. How did he fail? Like,
the dog is your responsibility. I'm putting the dog on the man.
No, because you bought that motherfucker. I didn't like him.
If it's a little tiny Pomeranian, maybe. But if it's a big dog, that's on you. You taking that dog out when you come home.
But the thing, can you answer that? Like, what did he fail on? Like, what did he fail? Like, what was the failure that made?
I mean, if she has to work,
just got to say something.
Rose has got a big dog she take care of.
Hey, shout out
to be a little dog to keep it in the cage, so she ain't gonna basically take care of it. It's gonna be take care of itself.
Then she's doing part of his job.
You're not saying what he failed on.
So he has to pick up an 18-hour shift?
Yeah.
Either they need to have I don't think both parents should be working unless the woman is doing something like working from home so she can keep up with all the stuff, household stuff. But if she's going out and she's leaving the house for also 13 hours, how can you be like, oh, well, he worked 13 hours? Well, maybe she did too. I don't know.
So why do you keep giving her that? We don't know if she's working 40 hours. We don't know if she's on a 13-hour shift. We need to speak from a standpoint. We need to speak from a standpoint of what we saw in the video.
Hey, Melanie, 1 second. Athena, 1 second, Athena. Let's assume that, because these nurse jobs are very...
Your brother, can you take over real quick?
It's like 3 days, and then 3 days full rest, and then 3 days go back again. It's not every day I go to work 13 hours and come back, right? Right? There's some days for the woman, there's some days for the man. if both of them, let's assume the worst case scenario, both of them work 13 hours per day and they're both nurses. If it was the opposite and she came home from a 13-hour shift and she opened the door and the house was exactly like that, wouldn't we all look at the man funny like, damn, bro, what the fuck did you do on these 13 hours? Like, it's 13 hours, at least clean a little bit and let her finish the rest. Like,
But y'all think, fellas, if the roles were reversed and, you know, a guy had 13 hours with the kids at home, do you think an expectation would be warranted or something different? You know, what you think, bro?
I think it would be the same because the person in the house has the opportunity to clean up the house. So it definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but man, she definitely would complain about this shit. We see it happen. So you already kind of know the answer.
If the answer are in the pudding, they blaming the woman. They blaming the man because of the woman ain't cleaning. So what you think when a man in the house and she's not home, what he's going to hear? Like, you know what I mean? That answer is self-explanatory. Like, they complaining about the woman that's in the house not cleaning because it's the man's fault. But when the man's in the house and he ain't going to clean, you see it. Like,
is my woman going out for 13 hours? I have my kids for 13 hours and she gets home from a very extraneous job just to find the house like I had a motherfucking college party. Like, wouldn't you be upset if the house was fucked up and she came from the 13-hour shift?
The pooping in the sink and the dirty laundry was a lot.
I'm just saying, if both of them are working, cleaning and cooking is both of their responsibility.
You didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question.
Repeat your question.
If she worked 13 hours, and it's my day of taking care of the kids. She went to work instead of him. And she comes home after 13-hour shift and the house is destroyed like it was. Wouldn't you look at the man funny for letting the house completely destroyed and the woman has to come in after 13 hours to clean up everything? Wouldn't you look at him funny?
Who said she was home? You were making a scenario.
Athena, is a hypothetical. You started the hypothetical. Now, 1 second, Athena. Athena, please. You started the hypothetical. What if she works 13 hours? And I said, let's do that. Let's pretend she works 13 hours. Let's now switch the roles. She went to work and did the 13 hours you said she did. And she comes back home, opens the door, and the house is exactly the same way. The guy was 13 hours with the kids for 13 hours. Wouldn't you look at the man funny? Because she comes home after 13-hour shift and the house is literally destroyed. Would you look at him funny?
No, if he worked a 13-hour shift and then she gets home right after, no. I think both of them.
That's impossible. Who is taking care of the kids on the 13-hour span?
she's just not trying to give up her argument because he know we're gonna flip it on her.
Yeah, she being obtuse. Like,
Yeah,
it's not hard to follow what the fuck he talking about. You know what I'm saying? She adding shit to it. She making straw man after straw man. She got a straw man army so far. You got a whole straw man army in this whole debate so far. Just answer the motherfucking question. This shit. That's why men don't like talking to women, because they do shit like this. It's annoying. You know what he talking about. I would have to assume you were stupid, and I know she ain't dumb.
Right.
Yeah, good.
It can be you, like it is impossible. There was a 13-hour window. Athena, this is just math, Athena, right? Athena, this is just math. If you left home for 13 hours, I have to take care of the kid for 13 hours. So between the moment you leave and the moment you come back, plus driving and whatever you have, that's probably been 14 hours. Everybody's like, what was she doing on the 14 hours that she was with the kids? If flip it, what was he doing on the 14 hours he was with the kids? That's the question, right?
He was home, yeah.
So
if he was home,
she was home.
You just said if she worked and he was with the kids at home for the entire time. Yeah, that would be wild for the house to look like that. Just like if she was home that entire time while he was at work, that would be crazy.
So what do you think she was doing?
Probably working.
How? Who is with the kids?
Most people put their kids in day.
Well, she just adding. I mean, let's use logic, man. If he just got home and she probably just got home an hour before, let's say that's the scenario she's trying to paint, then of course he wouldn't be upset because how would she had the house clean with an hour? You know what I'm saying? It's obvious that she was there the whole time with the kids.
It's unique to see, bro. It's really unique.
Home that entire time while he was at work, that would be crazy.
So what do you think she was doing?
Probably working.
How? Who is with the kids?
Most people put their kids in daycare and
Oh,
school.
Bettina, there was a baby in diaper shitting. There's literally shit on the sink. The kids are with somebody there in the house. If they're on daycare.
You said she worked.
Tina, there's comprehension skills at this point, Tina. Every single person in this conversation, if they had a two-parent household, they understand you have to stack shit. Both parents either go out at the same time, and you are a latchkey kid, right? And now you would just bump. This is not motherfucking Rugrats, right? This is not Angelica and the rest of the kids walking the house. There's supervision there. The kids probably have somebody there, and there's the mom, right? If I work 13 hours, you stay with the kids. I come home. There's my shift. I go to sleep, wake up, I take care of the kids now, and you go. That's what usually think happen, right? What is the confusion?
That's not what I've seen. I've seen most people put their kids in daycare or school.
Does that look like they are on daycare? Does the video look like they are on daycare?
You realize I clean houses for a living. I know kids.
You know what, Tina? I will play this video with no sound. Okay, we're going to play it with no sound again, so everybody can see the Tina. Okay, let me come.
That was the question I had in the beginning, because when he said he came home with 12 hours, and then he said, when the house is like this, it looks like she had a bad day. So that means she was with those kids for 13 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at too, sis. Like, I'm thinking the same thing. Like, he got home at probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, and they just all in bed right now.
Ooh, that's a good point. He gets home at night. Oh, that's a good point.
You got to think about it's 13 hours. Like, that's a half a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 8 to 8 is 12. That's 8 in the morning to 8 at night. Or he probably on 10, 11, got home 12, hour to get home, hour to get back. You got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She did, yeah. Mm.
Down, it's ladies first. I shouldn't be. Okay, so let's see the video with no sound. Oh, damn, that's not it. Mr. Tigger! That's not Mr. Tigger. Here we go.
Just got off a 13-hour shift. Let's see what the house looks like.
Okay, let's see the video with no sound, so there's no bias, or we not look into the narration, right? Comes in, opens the door, a bunch of shit on the floor. There's an active diaper, active, on the thing. She takes it, put it on the trash, okay? Now...
That's not a diaper, them is draws.
No, I think it's the...
It was a onesie.
Yeah.
He said there was blood.
Right, so the house, see, like that, he's putting the toys over, putting everything in place, okay? Let's see, he's putting shit on the basket. Now there's a towel, I guess.
I do have an issue with the entryway being filthy. That bothers me. Why was the entryway like that?
Now he's putting the couch in the place.
The entryway was like that, Rosie, because she ain't clean it up.
And you see the windows is nighttime, like I said. He came home. It's at night. It's like 12.
Right.
12. Just assume 12.
Mm-hmm.
They in bed.
At night, and they in bed. Yep. And he's doing this so she can wake up to a clean house in the morning.
To fuck it up again.
Yes. So if he's doing that, yeah, he's a simp. If that is the case, I'm sorry.
He's putting new bags and all these, right? Cleaning the dishes all day.
He did a good job.
Only thing she did was feed them kids.
Right?
It did. It is at night. Oh, snap. Let's see. Can I go back?
I mean, that is kind of crazy.
It is at night.
Let's see. He's putting shit on the basket. Now there's a towel, I guess.
I do have an issue with the entryway being filthy. That bothers me. Why was the entryway like that?
Now he's putting the couch in the place. He's putting new bags and all these, right? Cleaning the dishes all day.
It says 12-10, 12, or that's 10-10 or 12-10.
Nighttime.
Or 12-10.
Yep.
I would hope he did that because he can't sleep in a filthy house or something.
Yeah, I mean, and that's where I'm going, Nino. He's actually taking her role, because even if this day is shot, he came home, house is fucked up. He's trying to make it better for tomorrow. Maybe I could get it straight. Maybe we could get course corrected, and tomorrow we could get back on track. So, I do see it like y'all. He's acquiescing a lot, coming home after 13 hours. But if she ain't gonna get it right, who gonna do it? You know what I mean? It's like that windshield.
But brother, doesn't this go into what Roxine on was saying about the leadership? He should do set the foundation, set the rules and stuff. So he's doing it then. if he's cleaning to
Absolutely.
reset the next day,
Absolutely.
to set things in place, then y'all can't talk about him then, because he's doing exactly what y'all say he was supposed to do as the leader. I'm just saying.
Lead by example.
I'm pointing out what they said earlier. Now that we see the time and all that kind of stuff, and how we just explained it, that he's, like the brother said, he's resetting the day for tomorrow. We can start over so we can get this thing together. Let them talk. They tell themselves everything.
She did a good job. Only thing she did was feed them kids.
Athena, this sounds like the kids spend a lot of time. The level of destruction on that house is not of a level of destruction of kids that stay 2 hours and they go to sleep. They come from the kindergarten, they beat for 2 hours and they go to sleep. They at least have to spend a significant time of that day, right? Now that you know that, anything change in your opinion before the fellas go, or you're going to stay with your opinion?
Everyone that I clean their house and they have kids, it can look like that, and their kids are in school all day. So,
wait, what?
Keep going with the daycare
Kids
scenario.
in school all day and their house still look like that? That means they just nasty. There's no other way to say it. If your kids are in school all day and your house still looks like that, you just nasty.
Sis, so what
I
they be
pity
talking
any
about?
man that sleep with you, because I was taught the way you keep your house, the way you keep your coochie. So if you got a dirty house, you got a stinky coochie.
Whoa.
So if she going off that scenario, that means that house was like that for the day before. If she want to kick the daycare thing, that means the house was like that for a whole another 24 to 13 another 24 hours.
Shouts out to gentle parenting.
I think the fact that he had his camera ready to record shows how often he comes home to that.
Mm-hmm. It's a recurring thing, yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Clothes on the floor.
Anecdotal.
I have a lot of clothes on the floor.
Yeah, I just want. What are y'all going based off? Do you got some stats on this?
Did she?
What'd she say?
She has some stats.
Wait, what? Stats on clothes in the house?
Oh my God, y'all just be saying anything.
Athena, you can. Athena, let me give you a come here. Okay, Athena, you can use anecdotal evidence and then say, "Give me stats." That's what you are using your experience as somebody that cleans his houses because you are around these people, and then you say, "What is the stat that you have to prove the contrary?" They can give that
because
opinion
she made a comment about my anecdotal experience, and I said, "Yeah, I clean a lot of people's houses." And I know a lot. I'm in different forums of people who clean houses.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like they have someone cleaning the house. It doesn't look like they have someone cleaning the house. So then
It's fine. Athena's going to come back on the second topic. I trust her. Ghosty, uninterrupted, please.
I just want to reiterate. I didn't blame the man. I said he was a pretty good man. It's not his fault. I'm also not fully blaming the woman. I will say, watching the video back again, the house was a little bit messier than when I first watched it. But again, like, I have seen lots of people whose houses look like this. I will say that.
What?
She keep exposing
The
herself.
house
She
was
been
a
around
little
lot of
bit
dirty people.
messier than when I first watched it. What that mean?
I don't know. I guess they went back and added some shit. It's the same video.
Hey, remember
Put some more pajamas on the floor.
Remember in the beginning of the show, she said that's the norm, right?
Yeah,
She
that's
did.
what I was
I'll
saying.
leave it right there. I'll leave it right there. I don't gotta say
She
no
said
more.
that was normal,
That
Nino,
was
earlier.
normal.
Damn, that's how her house look right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Should be closed right in the doorway. What do you mean? That's normal. Pillows everywhere.
So lots of times the mess is like kind of confined to like maybe one area, like a playroom, a living room, and then like usually the kitchen isn't like fully clean. So having it totally scattered about is a little much. So if it's like that every day, then yeah, they're probably just not on top of their parenting. Like, I kind of agree, but like at the same time, like, I've worked at a preschool. If you have kids clean up the entire rooms themselves, that's gonna take 3 fucking whole days.
What kid is she dealing
Stop the
with?
cap.
What
Stop the cap.
She is
Stop
lying.
the cap.
Kids got energy. They move fast to clean up to get them
If
juicy
you
snacks.
tell these little gremlins and say, if you gotta clean up before so we can go outside and play, do you know how fast these little gremlins will put those toys away so they can go outside?
I think she got them little affluent kids that don't listen to shit that she say.
This chick said 3 days. That man came in and cleaned that crap up in probably an hour.
Thank you. 3 days? What? Shouts out to Gentle Parenting.
Like it takes them 5 minutes to put away one toy. So like you gotta.
Yeah, I don't know what kids she dealing
Oh
with.
my God.
I know kids put that, man. I hate to say it, off them some McDonald's. They clean that whole joint in 5 minutes.
Thank you. Okay. What are we saying? Oh man, they just saying anything. Just saying anything.
Be helping them and stuff, and sometimes if your hands are full with an infant or another toddler, like the houses get messy, and that's just normal. It seems like a lot of you just haven't been around kids, honestly.
Damn. No.
What?
There's
You're a kid. You're a kid.
There's distinctive from messy little stuff here into that. That was a disaster.
But she said nobody been around kids, and she's a kid. Look at her.
Crazy, y'all. Y'all just be saying stuff.
Shots fired.
It feels like.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I think you don't have kids just like me, right, Ghosty?
I do not. No.
Have you ever wondered why these people with kids don't put them on a cage?
What, Fatty? Jesus Christ.
Fatty starting shit right now.
Not the cage, Lord Jesus.
It was a joke. Yeah. Hey, Best Buy or whatever the thing, you should have like don't they make those things like, it's for dogs, right? But it's kind
It's
of
not a cage, a playpen.
I know it was a joke.
A playpen or
I
pack
know
and play.
it was a
Yes.
joke. I'm talking about the fence that like the
A
thing
pack
that
and
was,
play is a thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? If you have so many kids, wouldn't you throw like 3 tablets there over the fence and then close the shit out and some food and let them just rah?
You just said it's not Rugrats. That's what they did in
But
Rugrats.
there's the point. There's the Rugrats thing, right? It sounds like fun. You put some blankets on if they want to sleep, some food, some tablets, and you just be there and watch.
Kids are fucking crazy. I was at my family's yesterday. My cousin has 5 kids, all under the age of 12, well, except for one, and she's pregnant. And I mean, it's fucking crazy. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. One of them has some like cognitive, like sensory issues. Like it's a lot to deal with.
Y'all killing me with this.
She exposing a lot about her neighborhood.
And it's not even that, Shizzy. It's just the fact that, you know what?
It's not an argument. It's a lot to deal with.
It is not.
Even if it is, it's life. Life is a lot to deal with.
Like the whole, y'all just be saying stuff. It's like her kids, this and that and that. Obviously, there's structure and there's no discipline there.
Mm-hmm.
Structure and discipline. Kids thrive on structure and discipline and routine. Mimi, she said, teach this all the time. Y'all just, no wonder y'all children be running over y'all and cussing y'all out at age 3. Y'all just do, what is y'all on? This is almost the end of this clip, y'all. Oh, Jesus.
It's just the expectation that everything is going to be perfectly clean every single day when you have multiple young children in the house is unrealistic, and that's just the truth.
Who's that perfect?
That's a lot.
I don't be no home, but shouts out to the generation I was raised under. Hey, especially that living room and that, you had the special dining room. Nobody's you got that special table that stayed made up and stuff in the living room that nobody goes into. You got the den where everybody goes in, but then you got the perfect. Not a speck of dust in that bad boy. And that's with a whole bunch of children in the house. I don't know. Woo. Shout out to the shit at you.
There's the difference between perfect and the war
How you
zone.
gonna say the hand raising rule and then ignore your own rule?
But there's the.
You know what? I'm being nice.
Good job, sis. Look at you. Look at God.
I'm gonna be nice.
The thing is, because of your fingers, I didn't know if you were. No, go ahead. You actually have very long fingers. Be careful with that. Go ahead.
Baby, let me tell you something. Attention will definitely get you in trouble. and put you in places.
Wait a minute. Not the fingers, though.
Attention whoring will get you in trouble and get you in things and conversations in places that you don't want to be. Shouts out to y'all, though.
Just don't tell them. Don't tell them all that.
I don't be knowing that. Brother, you got anything for the anything, Shizzy? Y'all got anything? Because that was the only clip I was going to review because I wasn't going to do the whole, night show. I did want to go with the
Jeremy
and Ali's situation. We're gonna do that on Wednesday on Blueprint.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that was a good. Shouts out to Jeremy for holding his
What I
own.
miss? I missed something. What did I miss?
Oh yeah, it got good.
You got Ert Onk and Hunk. You left me there by myself.
Yeah. I
hope y'all left me.
It got good. Nino, anything you got going on this week?
Oh yeah, probably gonna do this show Academy Rivals tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so hopefully that goes off right. It's just a pilot episode. We're gonna see how it goes. I'll probably end up moving that show to Sundays if it worked the way I want it to, because it makes more sense for Sunday. But,
okay. What time you going on tomorrow?
9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
All right, Shizzy, what you got going on?
A couple reaction videos. Really want to come at that bull, man, but I don't know. I'm sitting here debating. Like,
Oh
I'm just
Lord,
tired of his
Shizzy,
mouth.
Shizzy, you ganging out here? Damn.
No, I just don't like how people throwing shots at people, man. I just don't like it, man. Like how people, think they're above water or something. Like sometimes people gotta come back to reality. Like, get off the high horse.
Ooh-wee.
Thinking about it, man. You know what I mean? They coming at Nino, Cammy, and all of them. Like, I don't like it.
Okay. Shots fired. Okay.
I got no doubt.
Brother, what you got going
on? Saturday, Cerebro Saturday. That's about it. Everything else is low key.
All right.
Glad you're doing well, sis. Glad the missus is doing well. Nino, shout out to you, man. Happy birthday. Shiz, hope you enjoyed your birthday. This is the lady. They show us something every week, though. You know what I mean? And that's what's so interesting for me, is that they show us something every week. So, everybody just keep your antennas up and protect yourself at all times.
Yeah. Of course, Wednesday, Blueprint to a Man's Thoughts. Of course. Probably do a Witchy Novice this weekend. If you missed the zombies.
Nope, I seen them. I ain't fucking with you. I saw this motherfucker.
Did the zombies on last Witchy Novice. That was fun. Brother, you ready to go through some money, y'all? Let's go through some money.
It's time for the super chats.
Shouts out to Brother for 51 membership. Shouts out to Carl Anderson for gifting 2 memberships. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, Carl. Appreciate you, bro.
Shouts out to Zaraz for gifting 1 membership. Thank you, Zaza.
Thank you, Zaza.
And shouts out to L. Nixon for the $10 super chat. He says, I worked 2 jobs, went to school, cooked, cleaned, and was on the PTA, county volunteer, and he had an awesome grades and great attendance. These women are lazy and complain too much. Shouts out to
your shit.
Okay. Shouts out to L for gifting 2 jewels, silver stars. Came back with 10 jewels, 10 gold coins. Thank you, L. And he renewed his membership and says they're promoting unconscious parenting. Shouts out to you. Oh my goodness. Shouts out to you. This was crazy. Elaine. That's crazy. As a woman, I can't even fathom just walking through something like that. That would just turn my skin to walk through a house like that. Stuff everywhere and food everywhere, and y'all chicks are a different breed. Y'all definitely a different breed. I don't know. Shout out to Batman for getting 2 jewels. Then
What up, Batman?
Jules, thank you, Batman. I don't know. Y'all know what that converts into? I don't know what that converts into. Y'all know what those?
Nah, I don't know about the jewels. I haven't received the jewel yet.
I think it'll show up on your gifts part on you check.
Oh, okay. Oh, I checked it because I was like, what is the jewels thing? But yeah, I don't know. Final thoughts on this episode, y'all, because child, I can't. Go ahead, Nino.
Oh man, appreciate you having me, Red. I still haven't seen that whole. I was actually asleep most of the time when I was on, or trying to get some sleep. But
you're gonna get some good clips out of that one, that's for sure. It was pretty good.
Yeah, but as always, appreciate you, and I'm gonna try to pull up on you on Wednesday too, because I want to see Batman versus Heel Con.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that one. That's gonna be the first clip we go over. Yes, indeed. Shizzy, final thoughts? You on mute?
Here I go. None, just appreciate all the love and respect from everybody. Learning this YouTube world from y'all. I appreciate y'all just open your arms and, you know what I mean, welcome a newcomer. You know what I mean? I just appreciate everything y'all do. That's all. Just all love and respect.
All love, TV. All right, brother. Final thoughts, brother.
Another good one. Enough respect to my brothers, man. Shiz, Nino, and to you for presenting this information. Shout out to everybody up there. Y'all know this is just fun. This is just entertainment. That's all. And respect to my brother Bear for entertaining the family this weekend. You look very comfortable and representing New Orleans. So, yeah, I see it. But this was fun. The only thing I would say in seriousness is, young ladies, be mindful of the information that you consume, because it's a lot of information out here, but it's a lot of disinformation. And to see women speaking in such manner and young women could possibly be listening, it's alarming. So, protect yourself at all times, y'all. I love all of y'all.
Indeed. I know when I say pay attention to your circle before they hurt you, let them talk before they talk. Let them talk, they talk on themselves. And they definitely was telling on themselves, I need to see some houses now. Cause the way they were talking, like they don't like, hey, I want to see your house. I need y'all to take a picture of y'all. I want to see. Cause the way y'all talking, baby, But shout out to Melanin and AVG for holding it down for the Panelist next to God, this lady.
Indeed.
I don't know what the other lady was talking about. They was doing a little bit too much. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. First I wasn't going to do the show, but I was like, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and do it. Just go do it from the big red couch. So shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all tune in and check out Nino's community page, his community page, your brother's community page to see if they're going to go live tomorrow, what time they're going to go live tomorrow. And I will see y'all in the chats in these YouTube streets. See y'all later.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's okay. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time. Let me check my wrist. You can never get my shine, I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the top. When it's just in my jeans and I ain't looking back, cause I'm feeling like this, bro. They can never slow me down, but they need to hate me, now I'm feeling like this. Rock with the team, cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz, I might just put my advance, whoa. I did it all for the feeling, alive but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling, cause I need $1 million, but I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Cause once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. Gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. Really, spectacular. Flow so sick, it's hazardous. Y'all still suck like Dracula. Sip this beat, let's back it up. And I don't care about kids, cause they talk too much. And I know that I gotta keep on grinding, finding myself. I ain't gon' stop until I know I had enough. Mama, I made it, I know that they see me. I'm popping these bottles just like I'm a genie. I'm glad that you made me. It's all in my DNA. I'm by my teeth like I'm working for Frito-Lay. And bet it bag on myself. I don't do it for my health. Every thread is a champion. Got the title, need a belt. I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really